Yeah, they specialize in working with businesses like ours. Apparel, hats, promo gear, but real, customized stuff. They actually care if it turns out right.
Probably a lot better than getting stuck with 100 t-shirts with crooked logos.
Exactly. Plus, they'll walk you through everything. Sizing, colors, material, so it matches the image we're trying to build.
Makes sense. What's the name again?
SM Athletics. Trust me, if you want to look like a real company, not a flea market stand, this is the move. If you're serious about your brand, work with people who are serious about getting it right. SM Athletics.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville, and W289CU Knoxville, Fan Run Radio.
WKGN 1340, go Balls!
You're tuned in to East Tennessee's premier sports radio call-in show. This is The Drive.
And hello, good afternoon, and welcome to another stellar edition of The Drive here on Fan Run Radio. Russell Smith punching the time clock live in the White Claw Hard Seltzer studios of Fan Run Radio, where it is DGG to Tennessee Day on The Drive, and indeed all of Fan Run Radio. It's all anybody can talk about anywhere you go in town today. Tennessee set to land another highly touted recruit. Not the highest recruit that we've got. That would still be Nico. But hopefully this one has a better ending.
See, hiring Bryce, are you talking about the Heupel era?
I'm talking about the Heupel era.
Okay. Is it Bryce still our number one all time?
Yeah, we've signed some big ones through the years, no doubt. But David Gabriel Georges will be right up there, and he makes his commitment known. 2.5 hours from right now, 5:30 live on your Wednesday. We will cover it for you here on the program, and we'll be talking about it. So very exciting. We've got our 2010s movie draft. This is the last one. So, I don't know. I mean, I've
had a couple of people suggest something else for us to do next. The album draft.
The album draft. Well, you say it disgusted, like you're just dismissing it out of hand. I mean, we've spent 4 days now talking about movies on the show.
If we think that movies are kind of subjective, oh my God!
Music is 5 times more subjective.
Yes, I mean,
that's
a rabbit
more clearly laid out parameters.
Well, here's the thing that's funny about this is there's a small but vocal minority, mostly can I say older listeners to the program, who really don't like this.
Yes,
and they have let me know in no uncertain terms that this is not quality entertainment.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people a lot more people really love it, which has surprised me to a degree. But I got a nice note from a listener who said last night that they absolutely love these last 4 shows that we've done with the album or the movies.
Yeah.
And so we'll do the 2010s today, and then we'll let it rest, and we'll see. We've got some other,
and we've got the big one coming up.
We've got some other gimmicks to get through the rest of the off season coming at you here.
Yes. We have got the absolute mother, the greatest game in the history of sports talk radio.
Okay, all right, buddy, just pump the brakes a little bit there.
And need I remind you, before I became a member of the Drive, I participated in that game last year and had the highest score.
Oh, yeah, you need to remind us.
Yeah,
you needed to. I'm glad you did.
Run?
How'd you do in yesterday's YouTube poll, Bob?
Hey, you know what? Known cinephile John Reed today declared me, by his perspective, the winner.
Okay,
of yesterday.
Yeah, but could you answer his question?
Yeah, I'm just saying I don't care. That's
okay.
That was my answer.
Again, nobody. Could you answer the man's question? Bear asked you a question. You're the master of the YouTube
poll.
Oh, well, Walker. Apparently, the guy who hasn't seen any films. Every time we ask him if he's seen this film, he'll be like, "No."
He's dominating this thing.
He's won every round of it.
Well, I've made a decision.
I did. Now, hold on. Now, since we're on this, I did have a message from somebody. I told him I thought it was a little out of line. They wanted Walker to be questioned on one specific movie.
Which movie?
They're doubting whether or not you've seen it.
Which movie?
Inglourious Bastards.
Why would anybody doubt that he's seen that?
What do you need to know?
I don't know. It wasn't me, Walker. Wasn't me.
Well,
I've seen it.
Why bring it up
multiple times?
I've made a decision. Because I feel so embarrassed about my performance. Royal Tenenbaum, I love that movie, but why did I pick? I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking.
Bear pick right
Momentary
there.
lapse of reason. And so I've made a decision, Bear.
What's that?
I'm selling out today.
You're just going for the win?
Blockbuster Russ. I had to finish with a dub, man.
You have a dub.
I want another one.
I love it.
Actually, I don't know. I went through it. 2010s are solid too, man. I think the 90s were the hardest. The 80s and 90s were the deepest, in my opinion, just objectively speaking. I'm not trying to be the old get off my lawn guy here. I just don't think the 2000s, the aughts, and the 2010s have good movies, but I don't think they have the depth of the 80s, 90s. I just think the movie industry was booming at a different level back then. I think they were flooding the market. I think there were more movies, and I think they were generally better. I think there's a lot to this. We've lost the new idea pipeline, and some of that is economic. Hey, this is working. Let's just keep making the same movie over again. But whatever the reasons.
Speaking of what you said, Russ, this has been some of the feedback we've gotten from a few people. This our font of positivity, Phil, on the live chat said, guess what? Another movie day with the biggest commitment since Peyton happening. So
it's a good thing we're doing it before that.
Yeah, exactly.
We've devoted how many hours to breaking down DWG?
I would love to hear Phil, by the way, try and fill 3 hours of
oh God,
sports. Yeah, just sports. Summer. Just sports. No pop culture at all. No chit chat. Just 3 hours of sports. I mean, we've got a station in the market that pumps that out. If you want to listen to that, that's the great thing about capitalism, man. You, despite what Bear says, you have choices, ladies and gentlemen. Choices. You, the consumer, you decide. There, you like that, Phil? You like that gimmick, though, don't you? It's just the movie talk, you know. But if I just sit here and played the Soviet anthem and cracked on Bear for 3 hours, Phil would think that's the best radio of all time.
I wouldn't be here for 3 hours if that's what we're going to do. Better things to do with my time. It'd be the butt of your jokes and your hijinks.
Oh, easy now.
Hey,
sorry.
We're all friends here.
I mean, I don't know what Phil, especially he wouldn't cover soccer. He would probably have Braves talk for about 2 hours. And then maybe,
turn your mic up. You can't hear you. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But he'd do his bashing. He'd bash some different people.
Trey Wallace is coming up on the show. Phil will enjoy that live from SEC Media Days in Tampa coming up here in just a few minutes. Yeah, I went through the 2010s, and I was very selective because there are a bunch of movies I liked, but I narrowed it down to 20 movies that I really liked. And then from there, I narrowed it down to 7 on my draft board. So I'll see if I can just pick from those 7. But it was a good decade. A lot of good films.
I mean, this is the decade where I really started to watch movies.
Mm-hmm.
Because like a lot of the stuff in the 2000s.
After Derek Dooley cooked you that hamburger,
exactly.
You were just like, I got to start watching movies now.
Pretty much. I mean, I think one thing led to the other.
Oh, my God.
But a lot of the movies in the 2000s I didn't watch until like college, some of them, even a little before. But a lot of these were movies that I grew up with. So this is the one where I'm going to get pretty picky and I don't really know what to do with it. Because I love so many of these movies. Love them.
Hard choices must be made. All right, so SEC Media Days wrapping up down in Tampa. Kalen DeBoer is down there. The new Florida coach is down there. Saw Trey had a piece with Greg Sankey. We'll talk to him about that.
Did you watch any of Pete Golding's session?
I did not.
I think Pete Golding won SEC Media
Really?
Days. Yes.
Why?
Just very, very real, man.
It
Just
was like funny, real, like not coach speak.
all the above.
Okay.
All the above. He was great. He was fantastic. And I mean,
that means he ain't cut out for this.
He's getting fired. He got applause when he walked off, which that does not.
What?
From the beat guys?
He got applause?
Yeah.
I'm sure Trey will be gushing over him. What about John Summerall? Did he really?
Summerall was pretty vocal
he cursed a couple of times.
I think this is great, man. I think this is great for the SEC.
Dirty Mouth Bob.
No, it's not that. I'm just saying we're bringing in some guys who are they're going to stir it up a little.
What about the coarsening of American discourse? Everybody's got a curse. I'm sitting there watching
civility
with my bride. We're watching quarterbacks on Netflix, and Cam Ward, who I want to love. Oh, every other word out of that guy's mouth is an F-bomb.
Oh. What are you? Don't start throwing off on young Cam.
I'm over here clutching my pearls on my fainting couch. You think Peyton Manning, Tom Brady would comport themselves like that on a show that they know is going to be on Netflix?
Probably not. Although I will say that from rumors and people that know the guy, I mean, Peyton Manning's got dirty mouth.
Omaha.
I mean, he's a football player. I don't think he has dirty mouth at all. I think he probably.
Well, I mean, that's what I mean. I mean, what do you expect from Cam Ward? Just to be mature like Brady and Manning?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yes. As a fan, that's what I want. I want the best, so I want him to emulate the guys that are the best. He comes off as very immature. That's my big takeaway of quarterbacks, and we're only 3 episodes in. All 4 of them, just not very likable. Even
really?
Even Joe Flacco, who.
There's no Kirk Cousins in this boat?
No, I wanted to like Flacco. I thought he would be that guy, the mature guy at the end of his career who's kind of reflecting and everything. But he just comes off as whiny and entitled.
What about Baker? I thought that he would be the one.
Well, he's the most entertaining. And yeah, but I mean, does anybody describe Baker Mayfield as likable?
I would, since he left Oklahoma.
Really?
Yeah.
You think Baker Mayfield as a professional has been likable?
I think he's become more likable once he got a little bit of, he
can back up some of the.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I mean, he faced some adversity, man. Cleveland cut him loose. Then he bounced between Carolina and LA. And
I mean, it's not like a root for him, but I respect him now.
Yeah,
I agree. I respect him as a quarterback. He's done better than I thought he would. Like when he was with Carolina and the Rams for a minute, it's like, oh, this guy's obviously a bust, and he's proven that wrong. But he wins. You talk about arrogant. And watching this movie or this series, all I can think about every time I see him is how much he looks like William Patterson.
I don't see it.
Wow. It's striking. Maybe it's just when this was filmed last season, very similar kind of hair thing going on. And let's be honest. I mean, when you talk about cocky, arrogant, pretentious jerks,
punchable
William
faces.
Patterson, it just comes to mind immediately.
Yeah.
That guy won't shut up. Me. All the time around here. It's all we hear. I, me, mine. It was a good George Harrison song back in the day. 865-966-3435. So, SEC Media Days wrapping up. They have one more day tomorrow?
Yep. Kiffin goes tomorrow.
Save the best for last, huh?
Well, you know he'll have a response to Heupel's comments.
David Gabriel George's coming up in a little over 2 hours. And carry it live for you here on Fan Run Radio. Very exciting. And the 2010s movie draft. We got ourselves a nice little show, fellas. Let's do the thing. DR Vol is up first today. The rare first segment. Let's go to the phone lines. DR Vol, what's going on?
Not much, guys. Solid picks by all of you yesterday. I thought Bob picked the best movie of Gladiator. And Russ, you probably picked the second best, though, Brother Art. You're talking about renting movies. That was a movie I wore out when it came out.
Really?
I remember going up to Grace's. Yeah, go up to Grace's in Mackley, Mooresville, Tennessee, home of Dixie Carter and Hal Holbrook, and renting that movie a lot.
I mean, so many great parts, great roles in that. We're in a tight spot. Ulysses Everett McGill. I'm a Dapper Dan man.
Well, and then, John Goodman, man, I love his character in that, selling those Bibles.
Oh, yeah.
And he turned, I forgot what that guy's name was ever. He turned him to a horny toad.
Yeah, but it was Big Dan, right?
Yeah, Big Dan.
What you doing, Big Dan?
Totally turned him.
I've been redeemed. All my sins have been washed away.
And that was washed away, too. I got to go back and rewatch that. Walker, you won me over, though, man. I'm glad somebody picked Lord of the Rings. That is, without a doubt, the GOAT trilogy. It's better than Star Wars to me.
Wow.
Back in my office, I've got a painting of Gandalf coming up to the Shire.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Going up to the Shire, you say?
Oh, God.
Hello.
Have you seen the prices of that place, Russ? I wanted to stay there. There's no way I could afford to go stay.
At the Shire?
How much is it a night?
It was like $2,000, and it's booked up for months.
$2,000 a night?
It's insane. Yeah. On the weekends, it's super expensive because we were going to rent one for the weekend. We come in town for a game. It's booked up for the whole year. These people book it for months and months in advance. I hate it.
They have a hobbit to come and warm your bed at night. I mean,
dude, that's more expensive than the Beverly Hills Hotel.
You get to smoke on Gandalf's peace pipe. I mean, what's included with that $2,000?
Well, there would be no hobbit coming into my area. I can tell you that much.
I didn't want to bring it up because you're so inappropriate.
Unbelievable.
But I do find it weird that you love these movies and they've got hobbits in them.
That's a good point.
Does Frodo frighten you?
It depends on the camera angle. See, because they're just it's real people that's playing that. Now, back when that show Little People Big World was out, my brother wanted to watch that all the time, and I'd have to go. We stayed at the Grizzly House, and he'd get chemo treatment, and I had to go sit in the lobby because that was the only TV you had, and you didn't have streaming on your phone and crap like that. So he was obsessed with that crap and watch it for an hour. But hobbits don't bother me. Which that's not real either.
Hobbits don't bother you, but you're terrified of midgets.
Yeah, one's real and can get you. The hobbits don't exist.
Get you. Come
on. The ultimate irony of D.R. Vall's life would be if he were at one point killed by midgets. Just a pack of angry little people descending upon him and beating him with little tiny fists.
It could happen. Judy Garland, man, you ever read about what they did to her on the set of Wizard of Oz? Wizard of Oz assaulted her.
You talking about the Lollipop Guild?
Yes, look it up. They were terrible. They drunk all the time.
They were pretty rowdy. We represent.
All right,
guys,
thank you, DR. Anything else?
Yeah, it was a sports thing. Are y'all kind of shocked we're getting DGG with Adidas being our guys now?
Russ.
Remember, we had a lot of callers, so we would never get anybody because of that.
No, I mean, look, we got good players. It's Tennessee, man. We've always gotten good players. We shouldn't be surprised. We should be surprised if we stopped getting good players, regardless of who the apparel provider is. So I would expect Tennessee to continue to, they recruited well under Derek Dooley, for crying out loud. He signed Derek Rogers, right? So we should recruit well under Josh Heupel.
It's a good day, guys. I'm excited. I'm enjoying the show.
Thank you, DR. Coming up, we go to Tampa, where Trey Wallace of Outkick is covering SEC Media Days. We are joined by War Eagle Wallace next here on Fan Run Radio.
The Drive.
Streaming worldwide at fanrunradio.com and on the free Fan Run app. This is Big Orange Country's sports talk radio superstation, Fan Run Radio, Knoxville.
What kind of day is it? It's a White Claw day. Grab a pack, grab your friends. Everything else in life can wait. Your friends shouldn't. Let's go. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
Citizens National Bank.
Life is more fun with a Good Life account, offering extra benefits, including bank travel. Experience the trip of a lifetime to Ireland. Explore rolling green hills, historic castles, and charming villages across the Emerald Isle. Get in on the fun. Call 865-429-7935 today.
Citizens National Bank. Banking never felt so good.
Member FDIC.
A brand built in Tennessee and born from the love of the game. Inward Half revolutionizes golfing comfort. Crafted by a former pro and dedicated enthusiast just like you, our luxury performance wear guarantees you stay cool and comfortable through every swing and every day. We're not just a brand. We've set out to create a lifestyle for those who understand that impeccable style and premium performance are a hole-in-one. Enjoy the walk-in with Inward Half.
Are you ready for the start of a new season? Maybe looking for your team to go on a tournament run? Get game day ready with Crumble. Head on over to your nearest location and pick up 12 pre-selected cookies plus exclusive toppers. When you're looking for dessert options, there's no question about who you should call on. Our listeners already know. Last year, the Dubai chocolate was a home run, along with the brownie batter. Oreo crumb was another crowd favorite. What new flavor will set the standard this season? If you're in the Knoxville area, there are 3 locations ready to serve you: Clinton Highway, Parkside Drive, and Maryville. Download the Crumble app to build your best lineup and vote on the best combos. You can even put your bid in to request a new flavor. Order in the app and slide on over to your nearest location. Tell them Fan Run sent you, and as always, it's for the fans, by the fans. Don't miss the cookies.
Blackford Veterinary Surgery Referral specializes in surgeries not regularly performed by your pet's general veterinarian. They're currently accepting referrals from vets all across the country. With their newly renovated state-of-the-art surgery center and highly trained staff, clients can rely on professional and thorough care. If your vet says that your pet needs surgery or rehab, ask for a referral to Blackford Vet and let them get your best friend back on its feet. Located conveniently in West Knoxville. For more information, visit blackfordvetsurgery.com.
And pleased to be joined now by the one and only Trey. No, Trey Wallace?
No, we're still waiting on him to join.
On him to connect.
All right, Trey.
We can talk bad about him for a minute or two while he's connected.
I can't wait to hear his movie picks for the 2010s.
I would shudder to think. Trey had some.
What is the movie equivalent of Third Eye Blind?
Oh, probably the Fast and Furious movies. Just
that's really good.
Big barrel of
I've
schlock.
never seen any of those.
I saw the first one. And that was good enough. From there, it's just they're redoing the same. It's the same movie. And I don't really care for the I don't know. I think he gave rise to that whole street racing culture. Those people.
That is a weird subculture I've never really understood, wanted to understand, be a part of. Like those guys and it's always like a little Honda Civic that they've souped up somehow.
Yeah, but those things can go incredible. My son has a friend
he's into that.
Yeah, and he had a little one of those little 4-door Lexus, and I'd get the high speed warnings, and
it feels like something Bob Baskerville was always riding around in. Back when in his spark plug days.
What's that?
Souped up Honda Civic.
No.
Hat turned around backwards, looking like Fred Durst.
Honda Civics were basically roller skates back when.
Yeah, I was
back then.
I think I was rocking a Buick Skylark or something like that.
Wow.
Grand Sport California.
Can't hide money, can't you?
Grand Sport California version.
Buick Skylark. I don't know, man. Some of those 70s American-made sedans are kind of clunky.
I actually did like that. That was one of my.
It was
my first car was a Oldsmobile like '88 that my dad had kind of passed down to me, and I remember like you talk about the wind taking out of your sails. I picked up a young lady one night for a night out on the town, and she laughed at me and said, talked about my dad car. Well, it was from my dad.
Hey, there's.
I just need 4 wheels, man. That's all I wanted. So, without further ado, we welcome into the festivities the one and only Trey Wallace of Outkick, live today at SEC Media Days. What's up, T-Biscuits?
It wouldn't be SEC Media Days if the internet was not horrible down here with 450 journalists running around with their like a chicken with their head cut off. So everything's going great.
450 Big J journalists. Put some respect on that title, Trey.
Gigantic nerd convention.
Oh,
they're letting Feinbaum callers in here, man. So
but that's what I was going to. Were you there when they ejected the Feinbaum caller that got thrown out yesterday?
I probably came up around like 2 minutes afterwards, if I'm being honest with you, but I saw the commotion going on in the lobby. So like, he had a security guard like escorting him out. It's like the first thing I thought of was like, what was it, like 4 years ago, and I wrote about that kid breaking into SEC spring meetings to offer Saban like $5,000 to retire. Like, it was just weird. Like, whatever. It lines up. It fits.
Trey, you got that earnest journalist look, the white shirt, the glasses.
Those are some good specs you got, Trey.
It's like
He's
you're
looking more and more like his dad every time I see him.
You're on the verge of an expose. I can feel
that or the old guy from Up.
I didn't say that.
That's a good point. Actually, I am in the. I'm dappering up a little bit. I'm in the middle of contract negotiations, so why not look the part? So it works. But yeah, just
Trey Wallace's glow up.
It's the glow up. We'll see how far that goes. But yeah, man, it's been an interesting. Like I knew today was going to be. Like Will Stein kind of got it started on Monday, but my goodness, Summerall did his best to not curse, which did not work. And then Pete Golding just came up there. God bless Pete Golding, man. He does not care. He went off on a rant about Clemson and tampering, and it was just beautiful, guys.
What did he say? Can you paraphrase
for
us?
Yeah, he essentially said to the reporter, he goes, "You're a reporter, right? You wouldn't take a job without interviewing or accepting a pay while you're getting paid from another job without at least knowing what you're getting into with that next job, right?" Like, he kind of went off, and I was like, okay, I see where he's going here. And then he started going off about, how he's handling his business and they're following the rules and it's up to compliance and they got a great staff at Ole Miss. And then he said, essentially, I'm paraphrasing this part, he said the NCAA is illogical nowadays. Like, none of it makes sense. And I was like, I kind of agree with him in a way here. I don't know if the NCAA is going to agree with him, but I think at the same time, like, it was just funny. He used the BS term a couple times. He said him and Lane Kiffin's relationship is great. It might not be, like best friends, but they're talking or texting, or Lane will text him. Then he'll get back to him like 3 days later. Fun note. Like, I found out about this a couple months ago. I didn't really think it was like news, but Pete Golding bought Lane Kiffin's house in Oxford. So he got a good deal on that. So at the end of the day, like, yeah, like they're tired of talking about it. Like, let me rephrase that. Pete Golding's tired of talking about it. I don't know if Lane's tired of talking about it, but so, his next target was Dabo Swinney, and that came today.
Yeah, I was talking about this before you joined us, Trey, and I got to see his session down there in Tampa. And I came away thinking, man, this was refreshing. I got to think for journalists, this was like a gold rush. No pun intended, to be able to get content like this.
Man, if I could have got on all fours and praised him, I would have. Thank you, bud, because we had Mike Elko coming up next, and I like Mike, but it is what it is when it comes to him. And I'll be honest, like, he just speaks his honest truth. That's what he feels like, his honest truth. And it sounds like Jeremy Pruitt up there on the stage, but it's Pete Golding, and it's like he's making more sense. It's fascinating to see him in this element as a head coach for the first time, and talking about things that matter. And I think, at the end of the day, guys, when it comes to LSU Ole Miss, that's going to be September 19th, and then LSU's got to prepare for Texas A&M, and Ole Miss has got to prepare for a trip to Florida. The season doesn't end in Oxford on September 19th. So, I get it. I'm excited for it. I'll be writing a lot about it when that game is getting closer, as I get into town with the National Guard of Mississippi. But at the same time, it's kind of refreshing because Pete Golding's been on this caravan tour, kind of like what Rick Barnes and Josh Heupel do, but they hit up all these weird spots, like they're going to Chicago and Charlotte, and then they go to Pascagoula, Mississippi. It's some interesting locations, but that's all he's been talking about. And like Pete Golding said to the fans, he goes, put yourself in my spot. In 2021, if you had the opportunity to look ahead to 2025, and you were going to be 11-1 and in the college football playoff, but you might lose your coach, would you take it? And he was like, yeah, he would take it. So I appreciate the honesty.
Trey Wallace of Outkick with us this afternoon. He's at SEC Media Days in Tampa. Josh Heupel and the Vols were there on Monday. Of course, the big news here locally, Trey, David Gabriel Georges commits tonight. He announces his commitment. Nobody thinks he's going to do anything other than choose Tennessee. What does getting a five-star running back, DGG, mean for Josh Heupel's program?
Oh, I thought that was already done when the tuition check cleared. I didn't know he had to commit. No, but yeah, I think it's great for Tennessee if it actually comes true and he commits to Tennessee. I think it's I'm trying to figure out the last, who would be the other recruit for Tennessee that would be on this stature? I was kind of trying to think about it for a minute. I think what you're getting, Nick, you can't put, it's not like Nico. Nico was a big deal because Nico signed the first massive NIL contract in college athletics. That's simple. I think getting DGG is you're getting a potential Heisman candidate in his sophomore year. I'm not putting that pressure on a young man in his freshman year. But what it also is saying too is that Tennessee might not have spent a lot of money in the transfer portal last season on a quarterback, but they are willing to spend the money on spots that they think are going to be very, very, very beneficial, not only from an on-field standpoint, but from a marketing standpoint as well for Tennessee. So if it all comes to fruition, if the check clears and he commits to Tennessee, I think it's a very, very big deal for Josh Heupel. He can take a victory lap. I'm sure Ohio State folks will spin it in a certain way, which is fine. That's what happens in recruiting. You guys know that. But at the same time, it's just a win when Josh Heupel needed one. And I guess we'll see what happens if any last second shenanigans occur before 5:20 Eastern time. I think it is.
Yeah. It's done. We're getting
it's done.
I keep coming back to the last one was probably what Jalen Hurd.
Yeah, I'd probably say Hurd. I was really going back and thinking about it, and I really could not find that five-star player all around like this young man is, and I would probably say Hurd. So you can easily say, well, wait a minute, they've gotten 5 stars before, Faison, which they drop them in rankings all of a sudden. It's so weird this business is. But not of this caliber, because he reminds me of a bigger Alvin Kamara, and that is a dangerous tool for a Josh Heupel offense. So I think it's a very big deal, and I think it'll be beneficial for Tennessee for at least the next 2 years, which is the contract that he's getting, at least the next 2 years for Tennessee. And I guess we'll see where they go from there if again, everything comes to fruition.
Okay, I want to get your take on this because now we're 2 weeks away from fall workouts, and then it's going to be fast tracked to the actual game. And from where I sit, we talk about the fact that the quarterback situation somewhat in limbo. Although everybody's feeling at this point it's going to be Faison Brandon, that could be the big deficiency on offense. But what if it's not? And that we think about Heupel's track record developing quarterbacks, et cetera, and then all the other tools. Is it okay? I mean, how are you feeling right now about this team's chances? Because everybody's talking about this, the schedule's tough, the quarterback situation's in limbo. The defensive front could be in question. What are your thoughts? I'm starting to think maybe it's just sheepy optimism as we're getting close to the season, but I think we might be all right.
Line's going to be just all right. I mean that in a good way. They're going to be all right. Like they're going to be fine. The running back situation is going to be fine. Your wide receiver position is going to be fine. Defensive line. I've had questions about Tennessee's defensive line since Josh Heupel took the job. But they've always seemed to produce. So I'm not going to doubt them now. I've said to you guys from day one, or maybe after the first season with Josh Heupel, that they lack the FU guy. I'm not going to tell you what that means. You can figure it out. The FU guy walking off the bus. Tennessee's always lacked that on the defensive line. And Chaz Coleman was not one of those guys. He's about the size of Russ. So, and no offense to Coleman, I'm just being honest here.
No offense to me.
Well, no offense to you, exactly.
Thank you.
So I think they're going to be fine. Linebacker are going to be good. Secondary, it seems like every time we talk about Tennessee, and I'm not just talking about us, talk about Tennessee, it's how's the secondary going to be? They seem to figure it out. So overall, and at the quarterback spot, I think they're going to go into the first. This is my personal opinion. Let's just say I haven't talked to anybody about this. I think they're going to the first game. They play two quarterbacks, and then they roll down to Atlanta to play Georgia Tech with Faison as a starting quarterback. That's how I see it could play out. I think they're just more upside with him. And I said that 3 months ago, and people thought I was crazy. Then you had all these other national folk come on and say, "Well, we think Faison's going to be the guy." But Trey was crazy back 3 months ago when he said it. And it's like, okay, you're getting fed. You know that he's progressing. And so I feel like while there's not a lot of attention on Tennessee from a national standpoint, that's not a bad thing. It's like fly underneath the radar for a minute. Get your legs underneath you. Furman, go take care of Georgia Tech. You're going to hop into SEC play, and then make some noise because it's a difficult schedule. But I think at the same time, guys, Josh Heupel has put together a great coaching staff, and he's had one. The defensive side, I never agreed with the philosophy on the defensive side, but he's got him one now. And I think if that pays off, because I've said this on the start with you guys, I thought it was a 2-year thing with Knowles. I think anybody will kind of tell you it's a 2-year thing with Knowles. But if you can plug and play a certain amount of guys here and make this work, Tennessee will find success. I don't know what that number is because I don't know what pleases Tennessee fans, but I could see Tennessee winning 8-9 games this year. They definitely don't want to go 6-6, and a lot of it will be determined in the month of September.
Trey Wallace of Outkick. Trey, one more thing, we'll let you go. Expectations the rest of the way from SEC Media Days. Obviously, Lane Kiffin will be a focal point tomorrow.
I have a feeling Lane Kiffin is going to act completely normal tomorrow. I think he's going to go full weird and act normal. Now, is he going to do that like during the car wash that they do with ESPN where they go to room to room to room to room? I don't know. But I have just feeling like he's playing this game right now by not tweeting anything or really posting anything on social media and not really giving interviews besides like one podcast. It would be really, really, really Lane Kiffin-like in a weird way to come down here and just play this thing straight by the books, have people kind of curious about what's going on. But I will tell you this, guys. One of the reasons why Lane Kiffin has been kind of silent since SEC spring meetings is because Greg Sankey got those head coaches in a room and told them to stop talking about other teams they were not involved with. Whether they were there a year ago, 6 months ago, 10 years ago, stop talking about other teams like that you maybe were a part of. So, was that the reason why Kiffin's gone quiet? I don't know, but he always likes to play games, and hey, I'm down for it. It's fun.
All right, he is Trey Wallace of Outkick. Read his work there. Had a nice piece with Greg Stanky. Be sure to follow him on all the socials. Trey, have fun and stay out of trouble down there, please.
Yeah, I'm trying my hardest, guys. Jordan Rogers is very loud over here, so I
knew that's who
apologize for
that
him
was.
running his mouth. Yeah, so
Ask him
that's
if
on.
has he reconciled with Aaron?
I'm not going to ask him that, but his hair is really frizzy today.
Touch it. Will you must like tassel his hair or whatever? Give him a little noogie.
Yes.
I don't feel like going to jail, but if y'all bail me out, I'll try just
Can
about
you just
anything.
tilt your camera? Can you tilt your camera over there? I just want to see.
Well, he's gone now, but you can still see his hair from about
He's not
400 yards
gone.
away. So there he goes.
No.
He's gone. I'm not lying to y'all. He's gone.
Thank you, Trey.
All right, Trey. We'll see you, bud.
Bye, guys. Good to be on with y'all. Thank you.
Trey Wallace of Outkick. I knew that was the Rogers guy. I just couldn't think of the name. I could hear him. I recognized the voice.
Yeah, it's
guy's obnoxious.
I was for some of the listeners because they were asking questions. The way this thing is set up, it's just a bullpen, man, of journalists just yapping. So Trey probably could have used a better pair of headphones or something.
Or just getting somewhere a little quieter.
Yeah,
we'll coach him up. We'll work with him.
Yeah.
Apologies if that was distracting. It's distracting for us too. It's funny, like you want to do all these things on video now for the YouTube and everything, but for my money, it was better when it was just on a telephone line.
Yeah,
that was preferably plugged into the wall. You get no interference or drops or anything like that. Heck, in my day, we did all our interviews over the phone line. Quick break. 865-966-3435, your phone number if you want to get on the show, 966-3435. Back with more Fan Run Radio right after this.
The Drive. You're locked onto Fan Run Radio, 105.7 FM, 1340 AM, and online at fanrunradio.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Stephen Malone at Knoxville Smiles. Has it been a while since your last dental visit? If so, I'd like to invite you to come see us. At Knoxville Smiles, it's our vision to provide the best dental care in town in a relaxed, friendly environment. So if it's been a while and you've been putting it off, don't wait any longer. Come see us at Knoxville Smiles. You can schedule an appointment online at knoxvillesmiles.com or by phone at 865-539-1776.
Ever been the coach who realized the team's gear just wasn't up to par? Well, if I'm being honest, that was me. Just a downright irresponsible and plain bad coach. Then, SM Athletics changed the game. I want you to picture this. I walk into their store, a coach with a vision. SM Athletics didn't just see a coach. They saw a team's potential, and they delivered custom uniforms so striking. Our team's spirit soared. From cutting-edge apparel to top-notch equipment, SM Athletics transformed our presence. No more unreliable online orders or envying the other team's style. SM Athletics stands for quality, design, and on-time delivery every time. Coaches, elevate your team with SM Athletics. Call 865-966-3434 or visit smathletics.com. Get the best for your team, delivered right and on time. So, elevate your team's game by contacting SM Athletics today.
Barley's has live music on weekends, general team trivia on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m., and now live sports trivia courtesy of the Knoxville Trivia Guys every Thursday night upstairs. The game starts at 7 p.m. and is free to play for everyone, so head on down to the Old City and show off your sports knowledge and win gift cards to Barley's. Use those gift cards to buy some delicious food and drinks, and you can take it all in with their wide selection of TVs and indoor projectors. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
for DGG Day. If you're watching online, do us a big favor. Hit that thumbs up button right now. Give us a like. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that as well. It's free, doesn't cost you a dime, and it helps us grow what we're doing as we are pretty excited about this football season. Bob, I know fans might have differing expectations, but for us here doing what we do, Fan Run Radio, what you guys do over at RockyTopInsider.com, we're getting the hay in the barn right now so that we can get ready for business next month.
No, exactly. I think that, again, maybe it's the fact that we're starting to get close to a countdown to the season, maybe have a little bit of a different feel. And what we've been talking about too, just trying to remember that this team has won 38 games in the last 4 seasons. So averaging 9.5 wins a season. This one's going to be tough, but what are we going to do? We just got to go out and play them.
But go back to the conversation with Trey, Jim Knowles, 2-year guy. It's a 2-year project. I'm much more concerned about our defense than our offense. I feel like that is the casual take of the summer. Oh my God, who's our quarterback going to be?
Right.
I get it. Like, we're going to be young and inexperienced back there. Y'all know, you're sick of me hearing how I don't want to hear that as an excuse. Josh Heupel puts up offense, man. He just does. Back to his time as an offensive coordinator at Mizzou, to UCF, to here. It doesn't matter who the quarterback is. He finds a way to manufacture yards, manufacture points, and score touchdowns. And I don't doubt that he's going to do that this year because he's got the tools. I'm much more concerned, Bob, about our defense being a mess as we transition to a more complex scheme. I hope that it's ready to go in 2027, but I'm not going to be falling out of my chair surprised if we have a couple of hiccups this year.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of with you at this point. I actually think the defense will make strides too. We just have to be more pragmatic about that. It's not going to be, a top 5 or 10 defense. I just don't buy that, but it can't get much worse than it was last year, man. I believe it's can only go up from there.
Agreed. I don't know that it's top notch right to begin with. And, he brought up we haven't had as Trey put it, FU guy defensively. I don't know, man. What's his face from the Falcons? Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
he had he's a guy getting off the bus, and you're like, who's going to block that guy? Who's got 2.7?
Yeah, but you remember, he was awesome his second to last year, and then his last year he was here. He didn't really do
the numbers weren't
the
as
numbers
high,
wise,
but I feel like that's Walker because of what you said. The year before he was so good, I think he wasn't sneaking up on anybody. He saw a lot of double teams, and even still in 2022, I guess it was his senior or 23, his senior year. 24. It was 24. Time flies when you're watching Josh Heupel football. He was still in there making big plays. I remember the play at Florida when he got the fumble out of there on the goal line. I don't know if we win that game without that play. So anyway, not to dissect James Pierce's junior season too much here this afternoon, but I mean, we've had that guy, but I do get Trey's point. I don't know if we have that guy this year.
Back to your point about the defense, this came from A_Harris18 on the live chat. Big thing I want to see on defense between Knowles and Derek Owings is, can we please see some consistent tackling? I responded amen, because man, think about that last year, all the broken tackles our defense gave.
Well, I mean, Bob, especially when you juxtapose it with the year before, we were one of the best tackling teams, and ergo we had one of the better defenses in the nation. But yeah, that was something that it would just make you crazy watching it.
And that might be what we have to settle for this year is, hey, we might not have the flashy pass rusher guy. We might
we need to be solid.
I don't know how good we're going to be in the secondary. Yeah, but can you be fundamentally sound? Can you do the things where it's like you have a chance to make the tackle, you make the tackle. If we're playing Texas and we just can't stay with Cam Coleman, okay, we were beat at birth. I don't want to be beaten in the summertime and, spring football when you're supposed to be
honing in on those fundamentals.
Yeah, fundamentals and playing good team defense. And there were times last year, I don't know if, along with the not tackling Bob, that I noticed where I felt like even up to right as the ball was snapped, I sometimes wondered if all 11 guys knew exactly where they were supposed to be and what their assignment was.
Yeah.
Which at this level in this league,
you would think
it's a game of microseconds.
In year 5 of 10 banks, you would think that would not have been an issue.
One would think so. I don't know. I just got back in here. I don't know if you all talked about the running back stuff Trey talked about, but I was thinking back, the 5 stars that you bring in that where you're expecting something like freshman year, 90-something% of the time, I feel like it's a running back position. You think back, Jalen Hurd.
It's
Jamal,
the easiest position to play.
Jabari Davis. Yeah.
Coaches and players will tell you it's the easiest. That doesn't mean it is easy. That means it's the easiest. It's the least difficult. They're all difficult to play as true freshmen, but there is a certain amount of, hey, this guy's good. Let's just give him the ball.
Yeah. I mean, you could do the whole,
yeah.
Once you know which the numbering on the holes, I mean, you just get the ball and run.
I don't even know if you have to know the numbers at a certain point. It's just Jamal Lewis, you just give that guy the ball. He knew what to do with it instinctively. And
yeah, most of those guys do, like all the guys that I mentioned, Jabari and Jalen. I mean, you put the ball in their gut, and then they're gonna run over you and try and tackle me.
JCart29 on the live chat, this is a fair point too. It's about the defense again. He said last year's team was all about, it felt like trying to punch the ball out rather than tackle.
Mm-hmm.
That drives me nuts.
Yeah.
Well, and that was the story of the Tim Banks era. It was a lot of feast or famine.
Yeah.
And Heupel, if I'm not mistaken, kind of said that from the get-go, is like, hey, we're going to play defense the way we play offense. We're explosive, a lot of big plays and explosives, chunk plays, whatever you want to call them. And defensively, we want sacks and turnovers. And, I think that's a good way to go about it, knowing that, hey, you might give up a big play here or there, but you can't have that Keystone Cops thing where guys are running into each other, just missed assignments. Oh my God, there's nobody even on that guy. Like if you give up a big play going for an interception or trying to rip a ball out, I can live with that. It's just not being there in the first place is the stuff that's like, then why are we paying a coach $2 million a year?
One thing we just didn't have enough time with Trey to ask, but I wanted to get maybe his grade on, because he's seen all of these sessions at SEC Media Day so far. And we've talked about some of the new coaches that are coming in and kind of, coming in and peacocking a little. We haven't talked about John Summerall today. He did some of that too. And I was just curious what Trey thought in terms of how hype went, because it felt like Josh, with all the way down to the kind of the Lane Kiffin inferences and stuff. It felt like maybe Josh is trying to loosen up a little. I don't know.
Maybe just some of, he's getting used. This is the 6th time he's done this.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the video that was going around of Slay? He was on with those guys.
Yeah.
And Ron.
Yeah.
Ron got him going pretty good.
Why is Slay asking him? He knows he can't talk about recruits.
I loved it, man.
I mean, it's Ron.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what
about Ronnie, but he's kind of a loose cannon.
As long as we're loving up on Heupel a little bit, the best thing I saw from him, I watched it on my way in here today, was the film guy.
Mm-hmm.
What's that guy's name?
Brooks Austin.
Brooks Austin. He had just a little 8-minute sit down with Hype. And, his whole angle is X's and O's. I talked ball. And, Heupel didn't give away the secrets to the kingdom or anything like that, but I thought he was a little bit more open in some of that stuff. And then just at the end, like he asked him, what's something that you need to grow at as a coach? What are you working on 7 years in as a head coach, whatever it is? And he, again, did not get too far into specifics, but he did talk about organizationally when it comes to recruiting. Like you have to have a plan, he said, but you also have to be able to stop on a dime and adjust quickly, which I found interesting and kind of
it is.
Yeah, like you can be recruiting what you think is the best in this case, running back in the world or something, and it doesn't work out, or the price gets too high, or whatever happens. Okay, like we thought we were going to go all in on high school. No, we're going to the portal now, or vice versa. So,
well, I mean, I think we got caught this past year. I think they had all their eggs in the Aguilar's going to win this court case, and he was just going to have Joey for another year. And then, I don't know. I don't think it was a very good class other than the Mensa kid class of quarterbacks in the portal this year. I mean, you had the gambler, and then you had the kid with the bum foot that Kiffin's putting all his money on.
Mestamaker's the one.
Yeah, I mean, I think that time will tell on that.
Hooker at Indiana.
Yeah, the guy
Hoover.
The guy I'm looking at is he's like a fifth-year guy transferred to Harvard down to TCU. I wonder if that guy's going to be pretty good this year or not. Thanks for all the likes, everybody jumping on that YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that thumbs up button. Give us a like. Give us a subscribe. And stay tuned. We've got hour number 2 of The Drive coming up next right here on Fan Run Radio.
The Drive.
Fan Run Radio, where Big Orange Country comes to talk sports. Start your morning off with your daily dose of talk sports with John Reed and Cody McClure from 8 to 11. Then it's Tony Basilio from 11 to 1. The Playbook with William Pattison from 1 to 3. And The Drive from 3 to 6. It's 10 hours of hard-hitting local sports radio every day, right here on the flagship station for Tennessee fans. This is Fan Run Radio, Knoxville.
Only 3 homestands remaining for your Knoxville Smokies. Some of the best promotions are still to come. Join us next week for a jam-packed week with all-you-can-eat Wednesday, Knox Vegas Thirsty Thursday with half-off draft beers. On Friday, let's continue the fight against breast cancer by painting the park pink. Saturday, we honor one of the founding members of the Negro Southern League, the Knoxville Giants. And Sunday Fun Day to end out the week. Get your tickets now at SmokiesBaseball.com.
Knoxville Smokies.
Are you thinking of buying a home but don't know where to start? Well, call VFL Josh Travis, your local mortgage expert with Foundation Mortgage, based right here in Knoxville. Whether it's your first home or your forever home, he'll keep the process simple every step of the way. To get started, visit mortgagebrokerjosh.com or call 423-312-9777 today. Foundation Mortgage Company, LLC is an equal opportunity housing company. NMLS number 1387311.
Welcome to Axle Logistics, where excellence isn't just a goal, it's an energy. As a leading third-party logistics company, Axle is powered by an award-winning culture built on a work hard, play hard mentality. Here, the drive for success is contagious and hard work never goes unnoticed. Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up, Axle Logistics is the place to launch your career. Join us and take your ambition to the stars. To learn more, visit axlelogistics.com.
Hey, Vols fans, Cody Brown here. I grew up right here in Tennessee and know what it means when someone says, I've got your back. That's why you can trust Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee. Whether it's your home, your vehicle, your family's future, or the business you built from the ground up, we will show up for all of your insurance needs. We are Tennesseans who understand what matters, which is doing right by you. Insurance is not all about just paperwork and policies, but it's about the people we insure every day. So if you want insurance that hits home, give me a call at 865-992-3871. Go Vols.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. Go ahead, feel your engine. Admire that perfectly installed exhaust. Your vehicle's moving along this freeway like it was made from fresh installs and a whole lot of love. With eBay Motors, you get over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville, and W289CU Knoxville. Fan Run Radio.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough, but if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
It's time for the Drive's Top 4 at 4.
Hour number 2 of the Drive underway here on Fan Run Radio. It's time for the Top 4 at 4. It's brought to you by our friends at Knoxville Smiles. And here is the one they call Walker of House Smith. Good afternoon, Walker. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well, ready to get going. At number 1, the day has finally arrived. 5-star Baylor School running back Gabriel George is set to announce his commitment today at 5:30 p.m. GGG has been the top target on the board for Tennessee for the duration of this recruiting cycle, and it has been a heavyweight battle for months between us and Ohio State. The commitment will stream live on 24/7 Sports Live.
David Gabriel, St. George's. Here we go. Very exciting stuff.
A little over an hour away. Boy, what a bad. I'm not even going to say it.
What?
Okay, you're not going to say it, but if you were going to say something, what would it be?
Yeah. Russ has staked a lot on this take that we've got him. A pretty big blow to his
Are you not following the recruiting people out there? Are you not reading the tea leaves on this one, Bear? We're getting him. It's over. Done.
All right. I believe it when I see it.
God,
he was at Peyton's place in Ottawa over the week. He's hanging out with the great one. Peyton's going to be there tonight, right?
Yeah, well, that's what we've heard. Also,
that may be the silliest thing I've heard so far.
The other thing I found very interesting was DGG reposted something that one of these butthurt Ohio State fans put out there about.
I mean, there's a bunch of
about why it's not happening, and the fact that he put that up with no comment.
Yeah,
it doesn't sound like a guy who's going to Ohio State. That's all.
Man, it's not. There have been several of those people.
OVER, over. We got him.
You know it.
It's in the bag.
It's over, ladies and gentlemen.
It's over.
Let's hope so.
What do you think Sterl would
Game
say?
over, man. Game over.
What do you think Sterl's going to say when this happens?
Yeah. Over.
Yeah.
Sterl wants a T-shirt right now, baby.
I want a T-shirt.
Yep. At number 2, Tennessee basketball released its full 2026 non-conference schedule today. The season will begin on November 3rd with a home game against Wofford, with the first significant test coming on November 17th against Michigan State at home. The Vols' other notable matchups in the non-conference will be in the Players' Era from November 24th through the 27th, against Florida State on December 1st, against NC State on December 6th in Nashville, and at Purdue on December 11th.
You know, it's always kind of common to have what they call bye games during the non-conference, right?
Yeah.
Now, Texas.
We got, 7 of them by my count.
I thought maybe 6, but maybe.
Wofford, Radford, Tennessee State, Coastal Carolina, Morehead State, Marist, and Norfolk State.
All right, so 7. Texas, who has been ranked ahead of Tennessee and tore it up in the portal, and they've got like 8 or 9 bye games. So I just like what Barnes is doing. There's rumors out there now. You know, we've already talked about that they're going to be going to play in Cameron Indoor Stadium for an exhibition against Duke. There's now talk of an exhibition against Xavier here in Knoxville. Yeah, I mean, there's this. I'm excited as a season ticket holder. This should be a good home schedule this year.
It's the same thing we talk about in football, wanting to get rid of the bye games there. There's only 12 games. I feel the exact same way in basketball. I mean, Why are we playing Tennessee State? Why are we playing Marist? Why are we playing Norfolk State? Like, what good does that do anybody? Our program, their program, the fans, TV networks. Let's play games, man. Let's play games against schools you've heard of. Everybody should do it. We should be forced to do it within the rules. And I mean, December 20th, Marist is coming. Is anybody interested in that game? Not coming off on Barnes. I know everybody does this and all that stuff, but
you look at the time of year those games are, though, too. It's like the end of the year. I mean, I think it's probably hard to even schedule.
I mean, it's the end of football season. I will all watch them.
Yeah.
You're going to watch Tennessee and Marist?
I'll definitely watch the first half, especially now.
The first half.
Well, yeah. I mean, I not once it gets to be a 40-point lead, but yeah, I want to learn. I mean, these are all new guys.
I'll say this: November 3rd, home opener against Wofford.
Oh,
you know why that's going to be? It's a bunch of 6'2" white boys who can shoot the dickens out of the ball.
That's
you
what I was
better
saying.
Be ready.
Between Wofford and Radford, those are what, Big South schools?
They're going to spread you out and bombs away.
I think those are. I don't think those are. I mean, those are bye games, but those are ones that I'd be there. I'll watch them. Now, Marist and Morehead State. I'm not so sure, but.
Did we play Wofford in the tournament in the last couple of years?
Yeah, it was in the first round of not this past season, but the season before.
The Chaz year?
The Chaz year.
Yeah.
Yep,
that's right.
Played them in the first round.
Remember, we were a little nervous about that game.
Yeah, well, they were good.
They'd beaten Kentucky the year before.
Yep.
They also had some sort of like 6'7", 6'8". Their big guy was a big 6'7", 6'8" white guy who just
classic.
Bob, you bought those Lady Vols tickets yet?
No, but
They're
you know
still
what?
there.
Hey, you know what's interesting? I'm glad you brought that up. They sent me an email today wanting to take a survey about my feelings.
Take the survey
about Lady Vols
I
basketball.
want to know about your feelings.
Let's do it on air.
Let's take the survey
That would be
live.
great.
Can
we do that?
It was like 3 questions. I've already done it.
What
were the
I
questions?
can tell you.
Yeah.
I just said 3 questions.
Let's circle back. Go ahead, Walker.
Okay. At number 3, the Chiefs unveiled today the first renderings for their new stadium in Kansas that is scheduled to open for the NFL's 2031 season. The stadium will cost $3 billion. It is it is a fully enclosed dome featuring a ceiling of translucent panels. The new stadium's design also pays homage to Arrowhead Stadium, the Chiefs' longtime home venue in Missouri, which opened in 1972.
Why are you giving? I'll never understand these teams that give up one of their, franchise history advantages. Is it's really hard to go to Kansas City in December and January and play football because it's so cold.
But it's going to be indoors now.
I know. Why would you give that away?
Because it's about the comfort of the fan, the amenities.
I want to win.
How many people you can get in there?
The translucent roof thing sounds like what is it? First Bank or U.S.
Well, they've
Bank
all got
in
that.
Minneapolis.
That was my takeaway from the render. They look good. I mean, it's modern, it's futuristic. I just feel like there's
cookie cutter.
I would say cookie cutter as much as copycat.
Yeah,
like there's just SoFi. The Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas looked a lot like SoFi. And the new Titan Stadium looks a lot like Allegiant. And this stadium in Kansas City looks a lot like the Titan Stadium. And I can say that for the one that you've seen that the Bears are planning to build and the one that the Commies are planning to build. They all look the same. Translucent roof, futuristic outside.
Yeah.
I mean, they're better than the cookie cutter stadium, multi-purpose stadiums that were built in the 60s and 70s.
Oh.
Yeah, those were truly awful.
Those are brutal. I just wish that Kansas City done what Buffalo did, which was keep it
outdoors.
Keep it outdoors.
Yeah.
But
I feel you on that.
State of the art. Like if I was that Ziggy, is it Wilf guy that owns Minnesota? No one have a roof on that place.
Sounds like someone who has spent an extended period of time with super cold weather and loved it.
I mean, it's just it's such a huge advantage.
Maybe Eastern Europe.
Oh my god! Wow.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting to be worse than him at this point, Bob.
I didn't even see that one coming.
In Mother Russia, the football plays you.
At number 4, the Miami Heat posted a link to a scheduled live stream titled LeBron James introductory press conference, followed by the date July 27th to its YouTube channel, in what a team spokesperson said was a mistake. The spokesperson said that the club's social media department was preparing for just the possibility of James signing and mistakenly posted the link to the team's YouTube page.
You buying that, Bob?
That post was later deleted, and the Miami Heat posted a job link for a social media editor today after this happened.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm so there's part of me that doesn't care. He's saying he doesn't want to be a distraction. It's like, that's all you've ever been, man.
Wow.
It's like, give me a break.
Distraction is your middle name.
Make a choice. Matt in chat, by the way, on the live chat said, Bear, they want their stadium indoors so they can host a Super Bowl. That's actually a fair point. That is part of it now.
Final Fours.
Yeah, all that
Final
stuff.
Fours, big events. Like
WrestleMania.
I was going to say, like, they want these big events.
Sorry, I would just want to win football games and Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Best way to do that is not have a roof on that place.
Put on a big fur hat and get in there. That it, Walker?
That's it.
Thank you. Top 4 at 4 brought to you by Knoxville Smiles. You check them out online at knoxvillesmiles.com. Tell them Fan Run Radio sent you. We've got our 2010s movie draft coming up. Very exciting. A great decade for movies. And then we'll get right back in our 5 o'clock hour to the countdown to DGG. David Gabriel Georges set to commit to Tennessee or Ohio State. See, Bear, I'm playing along. Make you feel better? Not counting my chickens before they hatch, not putting all my eggs into one basket.
Well, you're tempting the wrath of the whatever high atop the thing.
How mad will you be if he gets up there and picks up our orange hat and throws it across the room at Peyton Manning?
And puts on an Ole Miss hat?
I was going to say Ohio State, but Ole Miss would be even worse.
Probably come through that piece of glass in front of me like a cruise missile coming after you.
After me?
Yeah, you jinxed it.
I'll say, how mad would you be, Russell? I'd be worried about how mad you'd be if we missed out.
His rep would take a serious hit.
He's been saying it's been a done deal for months.
Not going to happen.
But if it did happen.
When have I ever been wrong?
Okay.
When I give you the certainty, the Russell Smith guarantee, I've been wrong on a take, on a prediction, on whatever. Like, I'm not perfect. I'm close. Granted, my shooting percentage higher than most. But when I go out on a limb, Walker, and I tell you we're getting this kid, how long have I been saying that? 2 months now?
Long time. Since before he visited a month ago.
Thank you. I tell you we're getting this kid. It would be some egg on my face, huh? Not to make it all about me, but be a bad look. What were the questions on the Lady Vol survey?
There were only 3. I'm trying to think back. The first one was
what do you think Kim Caldwell looks best in?
No, it was stuff like, would you be interested again in renewing season tickets? That was the first question. No. Would you be interested in single game tickets? And I just wrote no.
Certainly not.
And then the last question was a multiple choice, and it was, I'm paraphrasing, can you explain the reason for your decision? And the choices were something along the lines of, did not like the angle of or view of my seats. The seats were too expensive. Just didn't end up using the tickets as much as I thought. So AKA too busy or something like that. And then there was a fourth. My point is, and then there was 5, which was other. They did not put anything in
about the team not winning games.
Exactly. So,
that could be other.
Yeah, and that's what I did. I checked other, and then you have to explain.
I want to win.
And I just said, yeah, based on last season's, frankly, disaster of a season, I'm not sure what to expect from the product this year.
Bear, how many Lady Vols can you name this year's roster?
Which sport?
Rowing.
Softball, basketball.
Start.
I can't name any of them, man. We got a completely new team.
Bob, can you name any Lady
They all
Vols?
Quit for basketball?
Yeah.
Gabby Minus. That's the only one that I can remember. That was the one freshman.
She just got hurt.
I don't know. No, I don't think that was her.
Oh, that was Avery Mills.
Yeah. Gabby Minus was the only recruit that decided to stay from, the
she was a signee.
Yeah, exactly. That's it.
Walker, can you name any Lady Vols off the top of your head?
No, I can't name a single one.
Can you name any of the assistant coaches?
No, I cannot.
Bob?
No, I can't.
Can you? Do you have them in front of you?
No. No, he lied. Bill Ferrara, Isakine Uzamiri, Jenna Burdett, she's been there for a while.
Yeah, Jenna's been there.
Angel Reiser and Lexi Barrier. You could have gone with Fatmata Jenna, Kennedy Fauntleroy, Aaliyah Moore, Naomi White, Harper Peterson. She's the big gal from Stanford. Riley Torkoff, she's one of the Georgia gals. Irene Obavawudo. Remember that one because we talked about how hard it is pronounced. Jen Kraft is the other Georgia gal. And then there's a Koulibaly and a Kayleen Schmeichel.
Fatmata, they call big fats.
Fats,
Seriously.
Yeah.
That's not a joke. Bear's looking at me like I'm kidding, but I'm not.
Big fats. You remember that one, Bear? We talk about big fats. That could be your favorite player, your go-to.
So, yeah,
Nothing?
I just found it interesting, though, that
I'm not touching that with a 10-foot ball.
So now they're back out in the field trying to get some feedback from the fan base. That tells me that they must have had quite a few people who said, "Now I'm good on the tickets this year."
Coming up, more from SEC Media Days. We continue to lay the groundwork for the DGG announcement coming up in about 74 minutes live here on Fan Run Radio. ESPN has their FPI percentages out for every Tennessee game. They give you the percentage chance to win according to the algorithm, however that works. We can go through all of that for you. But first, it is time for the 2010s movie draft. Very exciting. We'll do that for you when we continue. Stay with us. The drive rages on right here on Fan Run Radio.
The Drive.
Start your morning off with your daily dose of talk sports with John Reed and Cody McClure from 8 to 11, right here on the flagship station for Tennessee fans, Fan Run Radio.
White Claw is taking hard seltzer to new heights with White Claw Surge. At 8% alcohol, White Claw Surge is a stronger wave of refreshment that doesn't compromise on taste. Available in 4 bold waves of flavor like ripe blackberry, citrusy blood orange, zesty natural lime, and tart cranberry. Check out your favorite retailer in-store and online for the White Claw Surge Variety 12-pack and 16-ounce single-serve cans. White Claw Surge. Please drink responsibly.
In a world filled with deadlines and screens, sometimes we forget the simple joys of life. Days filled with special moments. At Inward Half, we understand the essence of these moments. Feel the difference between our breathable fabrics and flexible apparel as you disconnect from the hustle and bustle and reconnect with what truly matters. Inward Half. Simple luxury for on and off the course.
Are you ready for the start of a new season? Maybe looking for your team to go on a tournament run? Get game day ready with Crumble. Head on over to your nearest location and pick up 12 pre-selected cookies plus exclusive toppers. When you're looking for dessert options, there's no question about who you should call on. Our listeners already know. Last year, the Dubai chocolate was a home run, along with the brownie batter. Oreo crumb was another crowd favorite. What new flavor will set the standard this season? If you're in the Knoxville area, there are 3 locations ready to serve you: Clinton Highway, Parkside Drive, and Maryville. Download the Crumble app to build your best lineup and vote on the best combos. You can even put your bid in to request a new flavor. Order in the app and slide on over to your nearest location. Tell them Fan Run sent you, and as always, it's for the fans, by the fans. Don't miss the cookies.
Fall fans, reimagine your home at Broadway Carpets and Flooring for any remodeling or building needs. With a variety of carpets, rugs, hardwood, vinyl, and stone, Broadway has all the flooring and installation options you're looking for, including pet-resistant products like Pet Perfect Carpet from Shaw Floors. Visit their showroom in downtown Knoxville or the location in West Knoxville located on Kingston Pike near Pellissippi Parkway today.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
From now, we will go live to Chattanooga for the commitment ceremony. David Gabriel George is the 5-star tailback from the Baylor School, choosing between Tennessee and Ohio State. He makes it official this afternoon, and we have it covered live right here on Fan Run Radio. Russell Smith, Bob Baskerville, Bear, and Walker through the glass in the White Claw Hard Seltzer studios of Fan Run Radio this afternoon, and we have had a big old time talking about our favorite movies for the past week. We wrap up this series of segments today. It is the movie draft. We're up to the 2010s. We're going to skip this decade, the 2020s, because, it's not over yet. So this is it, the 2010s. I told you earlier, I started with a pool of 20 movies. I've narrowed that down to 7. I think I can get a good 4 out of those, depending on what you guys pick. What's the order today?
Well, I
Bob?
believe we're back to Bear having the number 1 overall pick.
Okay.
Which
the order should be Bear, then Bob at number 2, Russell at number 3, and then me at number 4.
That's correct. Yeah, Walker will have.
That's what it was originally, that first day.
Yes. I'm just writing my notes down, so bear with me 1 second.
Oh, take your time, Bob. I mean, it's not like you had all day to do this.
Planning on doing this segment.
No, it just
Jeez.
We'll fill for you.
My God.
It's just SEC Media Days and DGG Day. You take your time, though, Bob. We'll work on your schedule.
There's some listeners who would argue that this is about the same pace of the draft itself. So, okay, I'm ready.
All right, Bear. First
Bear, are
pick
you
goes
ready?
to you.
With the first pick in the 2010s movie draft, Bear selects.
I mean, this is a hard one. I've got 3, and I'm gonna. Golly, what to take?
Big Fats?
No, not Big Fats. That is an outstanding nickname. I'm gonna have to go with the Wolf of Wall. No.
Whoa. He doesn't know what he's going to pick first. You got the first pick.
I'm flipping a coin in my
This
head.
is a disaster so far.
I can't not pick it. Django Unchained, number 1.
Oh, he took Django, number 1. That was one of my 7, so this is not off to a good start.
To me, it's a great pick.
What makes Django Unchained the best movie of the 2010s, in your opinion?
I mean, just everything, the cast, the fact that they do stop in Gatlinburg, that the Tennessee reference always sucks me in. Jamie Foxx is incredible. Christoph Waltz.
DiCaprio.
Yeah.
The bit parts are what stand out to me. Don Johnson's role is really good.
Yeah. Jonah Hill.
the
whole lines,
Yeah.
My wife made them.
There have been a lot of lies told around this table tonight.
So
Samuel L. is
one
so
of the
good in that
most
movie.
Heinous people.
Yeah.
One of the most heinous villains.
Damn you, Django.
Django!
Oh, man. Fantastic movie. Django Unchained, number 1 overall selection. We'll see how the people feel about that one, but it is off the table. Bob, you are on the clock.
Well, it's fortuitous because Bear blurted out what is my number 1 pick, which is Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was torn. I mean, they're both cinematic masterpieces.
Yeah. I'm a big Wolf of Wall Street fan.
That is
so I'm
really.
happy. Oh yeah.
Movie caught a lot of blowback. I a friend of a friend who was like, thought that movie was just awful because of its depiction of women and all that stuff. That was at the height of the 80s. Me Too stuff and all that.
Full debauchery. There's no question about it, but a lot of great performances. DiCaprio, Hill, who you just mentioned. Margot Robbie, as beautiful as she is, was very unlikable.
I didn't think she
liked
was.
her.
I liked her fine.
I liked
Duchess.
Kyle Chandler.
Kyle Chandler's
very
character is
underrated.
great.
He's great though.
I made the mistake of watching that the first time. The evening I'd gotten home, I'd had surgery.
You were on Quaaludes?
No, I could not stop laughing. That's one of the funniest movies I've ever seen, and it hurt. Oh, it hurt so bad.
All right. So you're noticing a theme here. It's going to continue as I've got the third pick. I'm on the clock. And with my first pick, I am taking the 2015 film directed by Alejandro G. Inarritu, The Revenant.
Huh.
3 Leo movies right off the top. I love that movie, man. Like, it just grips you from the very beginning. Huge battle set piece. You talk about the all-time scary scenes, the bear attack in the woods, and then you talk about a guy who had to travel through the 7 circles of hell to get back, and then maybe the ultimate revenge scene. Tom Hardy, such a great villain in that movie. I love The Revenant.
You can tell Bersevich to suck it because he was predicting you were going to pick Titanic, even though it's not.
That was not in the 2010s.
No, it was in the 90s. So, no, that's a good pick.
Bersevich is a damn fool.
Yeah.
Can I say that about a listener?
You're allowed to.
The whole YouTube chat, by the way, just populated by damn fools.
Well, maybe not the entire.
Sorry, not
people of the
every single one, but
Easy.
the fool ratio.
That's Bob's power base.
The fool ratio in the YouTube chat is much higher than the rest of the platforms we're on.
Yeah.
All right, Walker, you're on the clock.
Oh man, I didn't
pick a Leo movie. Come on.
I didn't get this far in my dreams. With the fourth pick, I will be taking Interstellar.
That was the third. It was, for me, it was Django, Interstellar, or Wolf of Wall Street. Those were the 3 standouts.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably my favorite space movie, even though Project Hail Mary this year put up a real good fight with that one. But, I mean, it's my favorite McConaughey movie. It's one regarded as maybe one of Christopher Nolan's best movies he's ever made was Interstellar. It's amazing.
It's really good. I still don't understand the science, the time bending, all that stuff. Makes my brain hurt, but I knew enough to know that that was a dang good movie. Great epic space adventure, like you said. Great performances. I thought Anne Hathaway, who I love, very good. In, Jessica Chastain, very good in that. Was you mentioned Matt Damon?
Matt Damon in Interstellar.
Yeah.
He's the one on the planet.
Yeah, bad guy.
Spoiler alert.
Sort of. He just kind of went crazy.
Yeah.
Matt Damon plays a great bad guy when he gets the chance.
He does.
He does.
He does. All right, good stuff. That is round 1. Django, The Wolf of Wall Street, The Revenant, and Interstellar. Walker, we're snaking. You got the 5th pick.
With the 5th pick, are we rushing or are we dragging?
You go ahead and make your pick. We'll tell you.
Give me Whiplash.
Wow.
It's kind of a niche film. That's the first time you've picked one where it's
feels
not
like
mainstream.
Little. I mean, it was on my list of 20 that I liked. It's not on my 7 on my draft board, but
Walker's been big on the popcorn movies. This is not one of those.
He's been
good date
stacking
movie.
wins. Yeah.
Whiplash from 2014, starring J.K. Simmons and Miles Teller. If you've never seen it, it's a very interesting movie. It's about drumming. And the guy's a jazz drummer, and he's got this just
J.K. Simmons
draconian teacher who's like not only mentally but physically at times abusive in this very prestigious and competitive jazz program that they're in. And again, great performances and an intense movie.
Yeah, it's actually I was listening to something and it kind of described it this way. It's a sports movie. If you really think about it.
Player and coach relationship.
Player and coach. This guy is on a quest of being the best drummer or the best at his craft ever, and he's having this coach push him past the points that you don't want to go, but what you got to do to be great. And it's kind of a sad ending if you look at it one way, but it's also it's a very interesting take on how far are you willing to go to be the best at what you want to be at.
Okay.
Love that movie. Very dark, but I love the movie.
Whiplash off the board. I'm up. 2nd pick of the 2nd round. And my 2nd selection, I'm going to do an actual sports movie. From 2011, Moneyball.
Yep. Good pick.
Starring Brad Pitt. You know, I love Moneyball. First of all, it's a great book. I thought they did a great job with the movie. It's one of the greatest sports books of all time. How do you make Moneyball into a movie? I was very skeptical, and they did it. And I loved seeing it. I love rewatching it. And the whole analytics thing, like that was when, on base percentage, on base plus slugging, all that stuff came into popular lexicon. And there was like a backlash against it, right? Remember Joe Morgan? I hate analytics, all that stuff. And there's still a little bit of that for certain. But I feel like Moneyball, 15 years later, has become a beloved film. Like people quote it all the time. He gets on base. How can you not be romantic about baseball? Like you hear all that stuff when you're watching baseball during the summer. And great performances. Brad Pitt, Jonah Hill, again, as the guy from I think he played the guy from the Blue Jays, the French name, whatever. And then Philip Seymour Hoffman as Art Howe. And that, I mean, you talk about range. Philip Seymour Hoffman, just fantastic. I'm taking Moneyball.
I was trying to think, what player did Chris Pratt play?
Scott Hatteberg.
That was it.
First baseman.
Yeah, with the messed up shoulder. Couldn't throw, but was he a catcher? And there's like, we'll just make him a first baseman.
Yeah, he was with the Red Sox first, and then he ended up going out to Oakland.
Mm-hmm.
See, we know sports.
Serious sports show.
Yeah, of course.
Bob, you are on the clock. Your second pick.
Got to go with the Christopher Nolan banger.
Yeah.
Inception.
Yep.
Wow. That was on my list too.
It's a great movie.
Blockbuster Bob.
It's just a great movie.
It is.
Never seen it.
You haven't seen it? No. Well,
Jonah Hill and DiCaprio are dominating this draft.
I mean, this is DiCaprio's best decade, probably, is the 2010s.
Yeah.
He has really good stuff in the 2000s and obviously Titanic in the 90s, but
and then
all his stuff's crazy that he did.
The one that blows my mind, Joseph Gordon-Levitt from Third Rock from the Sun.
Mm-hmm.
Who is he in that movie?
Gotta forget the name.
He was like his tag team partner,
his
right?
partner, that's him.
Because Inception, as somebody pointed out yesterday, kind of a heist movie.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Because they're going
That's
into
actually a
the
good point.
dreams to like rob. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but I mean, it's right up there with Interstellar as far as like a mind melder.
It's a total mind melder. And that's where I think that might have been the first movie where was Ellen Page Elliott yet? I can't recall.
I think she was still a girl.
Maybe?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
She's such a pretty girl. What happened?
Yeah.
Great
movie. Juno with her, right? She was
She was in that.
She was in a bunch of good movies.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Bob. Bear, you get the final pick of the second round. You took Django Unchained first overall.
Yeah, this is tough. This is tough. Where did I have it? Can't go there. Where was it? You all didn't pick it.
Board's wide open.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking. Sorry.
So many movies to pick.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I know. I said it and write them down today. My short list. So I'm trying to find it.
I'm
So I
sorry.
don't forget it.
Do you want us to come back to you?
No.
I'm sorry.
Just give me just a second.
I'm sorry.
Oh God, it was right there. I had it. Why can I not remember what my second pick was going to be? What the?
Do anything this weekend, Bob?
Now just waiting on Bear.
Oh,
Get this brush out of my backyard, man.
Son of
It's going well.
Got
right
this
now.
thing on my heel, man.
Okay.
Oh, you ready? Okay,
Yeah.
good. Here we go. All right,
Yeah.
draft's back on.
Sorry.
What you got?
It's not gonna. This will probably seal me not winning the vote, but I stopped caring about that after the first day.
Sorry.
Have to go with Coen
Sorry.
Brothers movie on this list.
No.
True Grit.
No.
Really?
Yep. Jeff Bridges, Matt Damon, Haley Stanfield.
She's so good.
Josh
Who?
Allen's old Haley
Yep.
Stanfield. Josh Allen's
Married to
wife.
Josh Allen now.
Yeah.
You can't like her
Seinfeld.
from True Grit because she was like 12, but you can like her now. She ain't 12 anymore.
Like her for her outstanding.
She's fantastic in that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, just incredible the way her and Bridges dialogue, just the way she talked, just so matter of fact. Well, Rooster Cogburn.
Yeah. Oh, the dialogue in that movie is so good.
Matt Damon's character.
I don't know about you, but when I'm moving away from somebody, I tend to go backwards. Well, that didn't pan out. So many great lines from Jeff Bridges, and that Matt Damon's character is fantastic. Texas Ranger. A little full of himself there. But, that was on my list, man. All right. I'm not going to be able to get my 7, I don't think. I might.
Barry, you're up again.
I'm up again?
You haven't said you're on the snake.
Man.
Oh, my God.
Want us to pick
so
for
right
you?
now I've got Django
and
True Grit. Has anybody taken movies from multiple directors yet in this draft? In one draft?
Yeah, there's
What do you
Inception
mean?
and
You mean
like this one person take the same thing?
Like 2 different movies by the same director.
No,
And they're
not
four
one
picks.
person has done that yet in this draft. No.
because that's kind of dumb, but you do
You
you.
know, it's not dumb.
No, I know. I'm
It's
kidding.
not. This is
I was
subjective.
saying, Bob, you
It's fair
took
selection.
Godfather and Godfather 2.
I know. I'm kidding.
It wasn't in the same one.
Do you want some inspiration, Bear, to see? Perhaps you can rally to something here.
Dirty Dozen.
No,
Rocky IV.
Yeah, I'm not going to overthink it. It's one of my. I'll watch it almost every time it comes on. I love the accents. It's a great movie. Ben Affleck, Jeremy Renner, The Town.
It's a good call.
Oh man,
Good call.
I'm glad somebody took that because that wasn't on my list, but it should have been. Just
Yeah.
missed that one.
It was on my list. That's a good one.
Had Titus Wolliver in it.
Maybe the best heist movie. One of the best heist. That's on the Mount Rushmore of
Yeah.
heist movies.
So the scene where they're the cop, they pull up after they've done the robbery, spoiler alert, and they're wearing the nun masks,
Mhm.
and the cop is looking at him.
Yeah.
Apparently that I read an article where that
He just didn't want to get in a gunfight that day.
no, that was a true story. That's based on an absolute 100% true story about what had happened in Boston. So
Who's the female lead in that?
well, I mean, Blake Lively's in it. She plays Shine or Star or whatever. I can't remember the brunette's name.
Let's see, pull that up there. Rebecca Hall. Beautiful actress.
Oh yeah,
Pete
really
Postlewaite
well done.
is in that as well. John Hamm is the FBI
yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
I love The Town, man. The Town is a great movie. If you haven't seen The Town, you love action crime movies, you got to go watch The Town.
Cut your nuts
Who
just
played
like
Affleck's
Like I bet your
dad?
dad.
She doped up good
Oh,
and proper.
he was in Rocket Boys and
Chris. I forget the last.
guy's an
name.
incredible character actor.
Yeah, that's all he's done. He's great.
Talking about
though.
Chris Cooper?
Chris Cooper.
Chris Cooper, yeah.
Yep.
Then he got Fergie at the end.
Mm-hmm. Great flick. All right. Round 3 is off and running. Bob, you're up.
Okay.
2010's movie draft.
Yes.
10th pick of the draft. Bob has Wolf of Wall Street and Inception so far.
Okay, Django.
I am torn. I have 2 that I'm trying to choose between.
Mm-hmm.
This is hard. This is really hard.
Board's wide open.
I know it is. I am. I'm going to take.
So many directions you can go.
I know. It's one of 2. I'm about to coin flip.
We're breaking the dead air record for this
I'm
show.
trying.
today.
I'm trying over here.
I gotta enter the Marvel conversation.
Wow.
Really?
Really?
He's really going for the win today.
Here we go.
You gonna? Which one?
Avengers Endgame.
Okay, that's. All right.
I feel Bob is crying out for a win right now. He is picking some bro movies.
Yeah, and Belichick over here to my right is not happy.
No, I like that movie too.
I mean,
That
it's
was
a
on
great
your
mo-
list,
I mean, it's a
Walker?
great movie. It wasn't on. No, it wasn't on my list, but it's a great movie.
Never seen it.
I just didn't expect you guys to draft Marvel movies. That was.
It's kind of a decade of Marvel, you know.
I mean, yeah, in a way.
That was a shrewd. He's so pleased with himself right now. Look at the
playing to
grin
win. He's playing
on
to win.
Baskerville's face.
No, there's actually the other one. There's another one I would probably like to have taken too. I don't know if I'll be able to get it on the back.
Is it the
round.
other Avengers movie that came out this year?
No. It's not another. No, I'll give you that much. Spoiler alert:
Okay.
it won't be another Avengers movie.
Okay. Oh, Russell, the 11th pick is now yours.
I know what this one's going to be.
You have no idea. No idea.
I'll write it down right now for
Okay,
Walker.
go do it. You got it?
Oh my God, if he takes this movie, I'm going to be so mad.
From 2012, starring one of everybody's favorites, Daniel Day-Lewis.
Ooh,
good pick.
Lincoln.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's not what I had written down, but I think
I'm
that's
so
going
glad.
next.
If you had known me that well, I would have been very upset. Yeah, I love Lincoln. It's a great movie. I know we said great performance like a broken record, but I mean, that might be one of the best. His ability to just transform. I am the president of the United States, clothed in immense power. You know, like
that may be his best movie. That's my favorite movie.
Sally Fields as Mary Todd Lincoln.
Oh, God,
so good in that. Joseph Gordon-Levitt again.
Yeah. There's just so many people in that movie.
The guy who played Grant,
Tommy
is
Lee
really
Jones
good.
is in it.
James Spader's in it.
Yeah.
But when he goes, procuring the votes, you will procure me these votes. And the three Southerners, when he goes and meets them on the ship, and that guy, slavery is our entire economy. Like, it's just, it's so good, man. Everybody should have to see Lincoln. If I'm like a history teacher in high school, like, you have to see that.
Yeah.
All right. With the final pick in the third round, and then we're going to take a quick timeout. Walker Smith, you have Interstellar and Whiplash so far.
Yeah, and I'm going to, with the 12th pick and the final pick of the third round, I'm going to take Sicario.
That's what I thought you were going to take, Russ.
Really good movie, man.
I
love Sicario.
It's so good. Benicio del Toro is amazing in it. Emily Blunt's amazing in it.
Is that Josh Brolin?
Josh Brolin is also, he might be the best actor in it. He's amazing in it as well.
Just that scene of them coming back into the country at the border and the shootout that goes down there. Fantastic.
Oh, it's so good. That one. And then there's one like camera shot from the movie that I remember is when they're, spoiler alert, they're about to go on the last raid in the movie, and they're going out into the desert for it. And you see the soldiers all walking into the desert, and they go like below the horizon line, and it looks like they just disappear into the desert. It's just a great looking movie.
Is it the first one or the second one? Where it opens and the bodies are in the walls.
That's the first one.
Oh man,
yeah,
that's a dark movie too, man.
It's dark. It's stressful.
Yes.
Like there are a few things that are more like stressful, and you feel so much tension than that scene you're talking about with them getting back into the country. All the cars.
I don't know. The worst scene of that was at dinner table.
Yeah, it's gruesome.
It's tough too. All right, the 2010s movie draft. We're going to wrap up with the fourth and final round coming up here after the break. We are less than an hour away from David Gabriel Georges announcing his commitment. We'll carry it live here on the air. We will get your reaction coming up in hour number 3. The excitement continues to build on Rocky Top as Josh Heupel has a big one on the line. And we'll see if he can reel him in next hour here on The Drive. Back to wrap up hour number 2 and get ready for DGG right after this.
The Drive. East Tennessee Sports Authority. This is Fan Run Radio. Knoxville.
Your smile says it all, so make sure it's saying the right thing. At Knoxville Smiles, we believe healthy teeth mean happy lives. Invisalign is a clear aligner orthodontic treatment that gradually straightens teeth without the use of traditional metal braces. And now, at Knoxville Smiles, we're offering Invisalign special pricing for new patients. Call for details at 865-539-1776 or just visit us at knoxvillesmiles.com. Don't wait another day to love your smile. Smile brighter with Knoxville Smiles.
Is your yard starting to look more wild than welcoming? Yeah, don't let your landscape be that house on the block. At ECR Total Landscapes, we make sure your outdoor space is something you're proud of. From de-weeding flower beds to leaf blowing, trimming, mulching, and more, completely customizable to your property's specific needs. We'll handle it all. Why spend your weekends sweating it out in the yard when you can just sit back and enjoy it? That's the ECR difference. And right now, new customers can get 10% off your first month of our monthly maintenance package when you sign up for a full calendar year. That's right. Consistent, reliable service at a price that makes it easy to get started. No sweat, no hassle, just a better looking lawn week after week. Call ECR Total Landscapes today and mention promo code FANRUN to save 10% on your first month. Call 865-384-2012 or visit us online at ecrtotallandscapes.com.
We really need to get some branded stuff. Shirts, hats, promo items, something professional.
I mean, we could just find a website and order a bunch of it ourselves.
You could, but you're taking a big risk. You don't know the quality, the fit, the timeline. It's a roll of the dice.
Yeah, I guess, but isn't that how everyone does it now?
Not the ones who actually care about how their brand looks. Look, if we're putting our name on it, it needs to be done right. We need SM Athletics.
SM Athletics?
Yeah, they specialize in working with businesses like ours. Apparel, hats, promo gear, but real, customized stuff. They actually care if it turns out right.
Probably a lot better than getting stuck with 100 t-shirts with crooked logos.
Exactly. Plus, they'll walk you through everything. Sizing, colors, material, so it matches the image we're trying to build.
Makes sense. What's the name again?
SM Athletics. Trust me, if you want to look like a real company, not a flea market stand, this is the move. If you're serious about your brand, work with people who are serious about getting it right. SM Athletics.
Welcome to Axle Logistics, where excellence isn't just a goal, it's an energy. As a leading third-party logistics company, Axle is powered by an award-winning culture built on a work hard, play hard mentality. Here, the drive for success is contagious and hard work never goes unnoticed. Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up, Axle Logistics is the place to launch your career. Join us and take your ambition to the start.
I'm just torn on. I've got the second pick of the final round, and I don't think Bob's going to take one of them, so I've got a decision to make here. David Gabriel Georges has a decision to make. I think he's already made it. Regardless, he will make it public coming up here in a mere 45 minutes.
Okay.
Countdown is on 45 minutes until DGG, and we will listen and react in real time here this afternoon on Fan Run Radio. But first, we got to finish up the 2010s movie draft with the first pick in the fourth and final round. Walker Smith, not Bob, is up first. What's up, Walker?
There are a lot of great movies still on the board, but I'm going to go with my heart on this one. It's, I think last I checked, it's still my mom's favorite movie, and I love this movie. It's, in my opinion, the best James Bond movie ever made.
Oh, the first Bond film.
Skyfall.
I love Skyfall.
Skyfall's great. I wouldn't call it the greatest Bond film ever made.
I get.
That's the one with Bardem, right?
Yes.
Skyfall's good.
Interesting.
Starts taking out all those prosthetics. Spoiler alert.
It's
prosthetics.
Walker's going hard in the paint for the win here right now.
He's wanting it bad. Bob's kind of pushed him a little bit.
No, there are more blockbuster movies I could have picked other than that.
Skyfall?
Yeah.
Daniel Craig, James Bond, Javier Bardem.
I love this. It's
Bardem.
It might be like my second or third favorite movie to just sit down and watch. Like if I ever don't know what to watch, I'd watch this movie just because it's always fun. It's always good.
Like A Good Day to Die or whatever. The last one was. A little sad.
All right. I guess I've got to decide. I've got to make the decision here. Man, I can't decide.
Go with your heart. If you had to choose which movie to watch, which would you choose?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, that's great.
Utter and complete.
I love it, man.
That was what I was debating, the second Tarantino film in my draft.
Oh, okay.
See what
yeah. DiCaprio once again, Margot Robbie once again.
Panavision Technicolor. Cinematography was incredible.
how they tie in. I'm a big fan of the alternate history.
I am as well.
Tarantino keeps doing that with Inglourious Bastards and Hitler, and then of course the Manson family.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here. I'm something.
I'm the devil, and I'm here to do the devil's business.
That's awesome.
No, it was dumber than that.
It was dumber than that.
That's awesome.
My Rex. Take shooting. That's it.
My favorite scene in that movie is DiCaprio yelling at himself in the trailer. In between scenes, you know the scene I'm talking about, where he's just going to town.
The whole
I don't know, man.
The Bruce Lee scene. My hands are lethal weapons. If I accidentally kill you, I could go to jail. Anybody goes to jail if you accidentally kill somebody. It's called manslaughter.
Cliff Booth. The scene, the best scene, I don't know, where he flame throws the chick in the pool.
Spoiler alert. Golly, man. Shout out to Double A listening to he said, boy, you guys are spoiling all kinds of good. And this is the 2010. Some of these are less than 10 years old. Lincoln, There Will Be Blood in Interstellar. Apparently we've ruined for Double A.
Do you remember the name of the TV show that DiCaprio was on in that movie?
God.
No, Bounty Law.
Bounty Law.
And then the last thing I'll say, remember when Brad Pitt, all he had to do with the home invasion was the dog.
The dog.
Yeah.
The whole scene where he goes back to his camper and cooks his macaroni and cheese or whatever.
That's where the Knoxville references. When he opens his cab, there's some Knoxville references in his trailer. So I just remember I went and saw it with McClure. Anybody else can't remember, but there were some other people in there, and that whole scene at the end when the man said, we just both just busted out, just laughing hysterically, and I guess people thought we were psycho.
Well, they weren't wrong. Bob, you have the next to last pick in this final draft. What do you got?
Well, I believe this was Walker's. This ties into Walker's first pick from yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'm going with
really?
Batman: The Dark Knight Rises.
Well, he really is. He really is going all out.
Oh no, this is my
Bobby Blockbuster.
No. But Bane, I love this one.
Oh, Tom Hardy's incredible.
Yeah. Now this
he does his voices.
This was a gift. I ended up.
I was born in the dark. I merely adapted to it.
God, yeah, I love that movie.
He kind of does a Keith. What's his name from Dateline?
A little bit of Keith Morrison to it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was born in the dark.
All right.
Down to me.
You got one more pick, Bear. Finish strong.
You guys kind of stole.
I think you should just fumble this and choose like a King Ralph remake or something.
I'm trying to decide. I'm going to pick a blockbuster just for the hell of it.
Pick what you want. Don't just. Now you're going for the win too.
Pick your fate.
You're soiling the sanctity of the game.
There's my favorite. One of my favorite movies on this list. I think it's one of the best movies of the 2010s, but I'm not going to pick it.
Why?
Just because it's so out there. It's kind of like
pick it.
No. Yeah, I'll tell you what it is after I do my final pick, which is.
You'll tell us your genuine pick after your disingenuous final one?
No, that's my genuine pick. I mean, it's an incredible movie. Great lines in it. Keanu Reeves is just unbelievable. John Wick. Killed 7 men with a pencil. He's a person you send to kill the boogeyman.
That's all right.
Which John Wick was it that had the bad guy who was like very overweight, but did all the martial arts stuff and everything?
I can't remember.
They'll kind
of run together. My honorable mention was 3 Billboards Outside of.
That's a good one too. Yeah,
Sam Rockwell's character in that.
All right, there you have it. The 2010s movie draft, and you listening audience, decide who had the best quartet of movies. We'll run them down for you one more time. Bear had the first pick. He took Django Unchained. He also took True Grit, The Town, and John Wick.
I feel pretty good about my picks.
Bob took The Wolf of Wall Street, Inception, Avengers Endgame, and The Dark Knight Rises.
Bobby Popcorn.
I took The Revenant, Moneyball, Lincoln, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Pretty well rounded.
Walker took Interstellar, Whiplash, Sicario, and Skyfall. A bunch of one-name film titles for the Walkman here. So
Yes.
that should be pretty easy for his graphic. You let us know in the chat. We'll put the poll up on Twitter as soon as we get that graphic ready for you here in a couple of minutes. So you get to vote and decide who chose wisely and who chose poorly. The other movie, the one I was torn on, Zero Dark 30.
That's a good one.
I love that movie, man.
I kind of wish I'd picked Black Hawk Down. I can't remember which day it would have been.
That would have been 90s.
That was 90s.
That one was.
I'm surprised nobody took Joker.
I never saw it. I thought you were going
Pretty
to take
dark.
The Kingsman.
No, I love that movie, but not that much. I like these better. And also another one I was torn with. I wanted a Tarantino film, but Russell took it. I was thinking a Hateful Eight, but I thought that was going to be too niche.
Yeah, I thought so. It was ranked really high on most of the lists I looked at.
Yeah.
You know, he broke a that guitar that he smashes wasn't a prop.
Wait a minute. Smashes.
Smashed. Yeah, that was a one of a kind. One of the first Martin guitars ever built got smashed in that movie.
Hats off to my bass on the live chat. There's a lot of.
Oh, really? There's already a lot of Bob love on there?
Yeah.
From the idiots in the YouTube chat?
Oh, nice.
I'm just kidding.
As we see the live views decline.
Sorry. We love the live viewers.
I'm sorry.
Stay with us. Hour number 3 and DGG coming up.
The Drive.
Fan Run Radio, where Big Orange Country comes to talk sports. Start your morning off with your daily dose of talk sports with John Reed and Cody McClure from 8 to 11. Then it's Tony Basilio from 11 to 1. The Playbook with William Pattison from 1 to 3. And The Drive from 3 to 6. It's 10 hours of hard-hitting local sports radio every day, right here on the flagship station for Tennessee fans. This is Fan Run Radio, Knoxville.
Only 3 homestands remaining for your Knoxville Smokies. Some of the best promotions are still to come. Join us next week for a jam-packed week with all-you-can-eat Wednesday, Knox Vegas Thirsty Thursday with half-off draft beers. On Friday, let's continue the fight against breast cancer by painting the park pink. Saturday, we honor one of the founding members of the Negro Southern League, the Knoxville Giants. And Sunday Fun Day to end out the week. Get your tickets now at SmokiesBaseball.com.
Knoxville Smokies. Citizens National Bank.
Life is more fun with a Good Life account, offering extra benefits, including bank travel. Experience the trip of a lifetime to Ireland. Explore rolling green hills, historic castles, and charming villages across the Emerald Isle. Get in on the fun. Call 865-429-7935 today.
Citizens National Bank. Banking never felt so good.
Member FDIC.
Are you thinking of buying a home but don't know where to start? Well, call VFL Josh Travis, your local mortgage expert with Foundation Mortgage, based right here in Knoxville. Whether it's your first home or your forever home, he'll keep the process simple every step of the way. To get started, visit mortgagebrokerjosh.com or call 423-312-9777 today. Foundation Mortgage Company, LLC is an equal opportunity housing company. NMLS number 1387311.
Running a business, coaching a team, planning your next big event, you need more than just gear. You need SM Athletics and Logo Solutions. Custom uniforms, branded apparel, promotional products, done right, done fast, and built to show off your brand with pride. From local businesses to high schools to major universities, SM Athletics is trusted by winners. Get real service, get real quality, get noticed. SM Athletics and Logo Solutions, where your brand comes to life.
Visit smathletics.com and let's build something great together. Blackford Veterinary Surgery Referral specializes in surgeries not regularly performed by your pet's general veterinarian. They're currently accepting referrals from vets all across the country. With their newly renovated state-of-the-art surgery center and highly trained staff, clients can rely on professional and thorough care. If your vet says that your pet needs surgery or rehab, ask for a referral to Blackford Vet and let them get your best friend back on its feet. located conveniently in West Knoxville. For more information, visit blackfordvetsurgery.com.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville, and W289CU Knoxville, Fan Run Radio.
You served behind the desk.
You served in combat.
You did 4 years and got out.
You were drafted.
You gave 20 years.
You gave exactly what your country needed.
And so did you.
When you raised your hand and swore an oath to your country, when you put your name on a dotted line, you became part of only 1% of Americans who did the same. You are a veteran.
You are a veteran.
You are a veteran. Because no matter when, where, or how you served, you made a sacrifice for your country, and you deserve support.
If you're struggling with life after service, don't wait. Reach out.
Reach out to a loved one, to a fellow veteran, to VA.
Find resources at va.gov/reach.
Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
It's time for The Drive's Top 5 at 5.
Quitting time on your Wednesday, 5 o'clock here on Fan Run Radio. I'm Russell Smith. Thanks for tuning in to The Drive. We're 30 minutes away. Hot 5-star action, DGG.
Oh, I thought we were like 30 minutes away from the first batch of votes in the poll.
Well, that too.
The YouTube poll is live if you want to go look at the preseason poll.
Oh.
Bob is frantically stuffing the ballot box.
No, I'm not. I'm actually trying to make sure I'm set up for this.
More electioneering than the JFK back in the day. So you have to go with a dated reference so I don't piss off half the audience.
Yeah.
Walker, top 5 at 5. What you got?
At number 1, the day has finally arrived. 5-star Baylor running back David Gabriel Georges is set to announce his commitment in about 30 minutes. DGG has been the top target on the board for Tennessee for the duration of the cycle, and it has been a heavyweight battle between us and Ohio State for months. The commitment will stream on 247 Sports Live.
I mean, is Ole Miss just an afterthought? What if they pulled the...
It'd be shocking if they went to Ole Miss.
Picks Tulane. No, I mean, we're getting him, and it'll be interesting to see what that does for our class rankings on 247 and Rivals, whoever else is covering recruiting these days. So excited to see what that does for perception. And, Tennessee needs some feel-good news. Not that there's been bad news, but it has been a little meh this offseason. And I think between SEC media days and Heupel taking a little jab at Kiffin and us getting a recruit, it kind of gets Tennessee fans reason to puff their chests out a little bit. Get a little swagger in your step this week, Vol fans.
Absolutely.
There's something special about getting like one of these 5. I love it when we sign a big 5-star bell cow running back.
And I don't want to get ahead of myself. I should be waiting to say this till after the fact. But imagine if this happens and Faison Brandon balls out this year.
It's like I said yesterday. I was like, somebody was saying, I can't remember which caller was. They didn't think, was it Geraldo? He's going to be fired by 2028 or something.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking going into the season, the way if all things being equal, if everything goes according to plan, the fall of 2028 football season might be the most anticipated.
27?
Yeah, 27.
27. No, I was thinking 28 because that would be Faison's third year.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he should be good. He should be good his sophomore year. If he ends up playing a lot this year, he should be good his sophomore year.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about D-double-G in his second year. First year is a true starter. Faison hitting year 3.
I can't wait that long. I'm going to be good now.
I want to win.
At number 2, Tennessee basketball released its full 2026 non-conference schedule today. The season will begin on November 3rd with a home game against Wofford, the first significant test coming on November 17th against Michigan State at home. The Vols' other notable matchups will be at the Players Era from November 24th through the 27th against Florida State on December 1st, against NC State on December 6th in Nashville, and at Purdue on December 11th.
Who we have in the Players Era thing? Maryland,
and then you play the winner of Iowa State and San Diego State. And then if you keep going, I mean, there's nothing but big names.
Are we guaranteed 3 games, or do you have to win?
Guaranteed 3, and you could play 4, depending if you go 3-0, you'll play 4.
Is one of those games on Thanksgiving?
I don't know.
I'd have to see when Thanksgiving is this year.
It's that week. I know that much, but I just don't know.
Let's see. Thanksgiving is the 26th, and we would play Iowa State or San Diego on the 26th. So, Thanksgiving hoops for the Big Orange.
Love Thanksgiving hoops.
So when do we play Purdue?
December
11th
in West Lafayette.
Yeah,
and this is the time to get Purdue, man. They're going to be down.
Should we go up there?
Yeah, that'd be a fun.
Like a bus trip?
That is I'm telling you.
Drive,
I know everybody
out in the middle of nowhere.
Everybody hates Purdue, but that is a fun atmosphere, man. I'm telling you, it's fantastic.
Let's go.
I've heard great things about that arena.
I mean, you talk about
being in there.
Ohio State being a fan base we can't really trash talk too much.
Yeah.
Purdue.
What are we going to say to Purdue?
Yeah, not a lot. Not a lot. At number 3, Nick Saban suggested a new scheduling model for the college football on top of the 9-game SEC schedule set to take effect this year. He wants Power 4 conferences playing 12-game schedules against power opponents only.
Yes.
Quote, "It's a business and people want to see those games," Saban said. TV wants to have that kind of inventory to show those games.
Yes, absolutely. He's right. I mean, I've been saying that forever. Like, he's actually going harder than I am. Like, I don't mind if you play a group of 5. Like, I don't mind if Tennessee's playing Memphis or, even UTEP. That's about as low as I would go. I mean, they're in Conference USA. But, go ahead. And if you're going to break this off and it's going to become college or professional sports light, then, you've got 4 power conferences. You play 9-game conference schedule, and you play 1 team from each of the other conferences. I know that doesn't math out perfectly, but you can make it math out perfectly if you really put your mind to it.
Sure.
And I'm all for that, yes. Why are we playing Furman?
Yeah.
What?
It's a good question.
Who's watching this? Is Georgia, who are they playing? Tennessee Tech? Tennessee State, maybe?
Someone not good. Someone they'll blow out by
Why?
50 points.
What are we doing? What is the deal?
Yeah, it's a good point. It's a good point.
Thank you, Walker.
At number 4, there's lots of MLB games going on today as series get wrapped up to start the end of the week. The Pirates beat the Yankees 5-3 in the first game of a doubleheader earlier today, and the Red Sox won their 15th game in a row against the Orioles, and they will play again later today as they are also in a doubleheader. The Royals beat Tony V's Giants 5-4 earlier as well. Right now, the Mariners are up 3-2 on the Reds. The Brewers are beating the Mets 4-2, and the Athletics and Diamondbacks are tied 2-2 in the 5th.
There's a new owner of the worst record in Major League Baseball.
Who might that be?
And it's not Tony V. The Los Angeles Angels.
Yeah, they're doing what they normally do around this time of year.
Terrible.
Poor Christian Moore.
They will always see
and he can't even get on that team.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Poor Jared Grinlinger.
Yeah,
Poor guys.
It's baseball Siberia is the Los Angeles Angels. It's just a tough place to do anything.
Oh, I just realized I won a bet last night. I forgot about that. Hunter Goodman hit a home run again.
Congratulations. There you go.
Got a big boost on that.
There you go.
He's from Tennessee.
Where?
Memphis area.
I did not know
Arlington.
that. Mm-hmm. He has like 30 bombs this year. He's doing really well.
He's this year's big dumper. Cal Raleigh, who's he's terrible this year.
Yeah, he's been hurt. He missed like half the year. Came out. I think he's he's had a shoulder problem all year. But he had
finding $20 on the ground. Want to bet I forgot I even made.
It's like opening.
Who are we talking about again?
Hunter Goodman.
Hunter Goodman and
Oh,
Cal Raleigh.
Goodman's like the Yankees, by the way, Bear. The Yankees have expressed interest in Hunter Goodman.
I mean, if you, that's a double-edged sword.
A lot of people.
On one hand, you want to get out of Colorado, but on the other hand, do you really want to leave Coors Field?
The Angels also drafted Garrett Wright. It's just a tough break. No one wants to go to Anaheim.
No.
And at number 5, a Florida man who barricaded himself inside an RV in the parking lot of a Walmart may have been in possession of a flamethrower and other weapons. Officers responded to the store shortly after 11 p.m. after they received a report of a dispute between two people that escalated into a robbery. One of the people involved in the altercation got inside a tan and green RV parked near the edge of the lot and refused repeated requests by officers to exit the vehicle or talk to them. The officers were also informed that the man may have had a flamethrower and other weapons inside the vehicle. The incident ended peacefully when the man was taken into custody by the New Jersey State Police, and he was charged with robbery, obstruction, and weapons-related offenses.
I mean, when you got a flamethrower, you know you mean business.
I love that they may have had a flamethrower. That doesn't seem like an inconspicuous piece of. Yeah.
Still tried to determine.
It's like you wouldn't.
Forensics is trying to figure out what
he had a flamethrower.
You wouldn't confuse that with a like one of those torches
water
used
gun
to light a grill. You know,
man. I know that off topic. I've talked about this before, but the Tom Hanks World War II thing on History Channel.
That's good.
So good, man. They did the Iwo Jima a couple of days ago.
Whew.
And like I'd never really.
What went on there?
Yeah, they've got like footage of it, and the flamethrowers that they had on the tanks.
Things are crazy.
Project fire like over 100 yards.
Yeah,
they've got this on film of these tanks just, fire just roasting. Those guys.
Did any of you guys watch All Quiet on the Western Front?
Yeah, that's a remake on Netflix.
Yeah,
a few years ago.
The flamethrower in that movie is that is an aggressive flamethrower.
Is it better than Rick's and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Another great flamethrower. I always forget there's a flamethrower in that movie.
I mean,
that
was kind of comical. Whereas,
well, yeah, the first time, if you go back and watch it, the first time he fires it off, that's him being real. That wasn't in the script. It scared the bejesus out of it.
I'm glad they decided to get him an actual flamethrower. That's pretty cool.
Thank you, Walker. It's the Top 5 at 5. It's brought to you by our friends at ECR Total Landscapes for all your landscaping needs. Our friends at ECR have you covered. They came over to my property last year, took down a bunch of trees in my yard, grinded the stumps, did it. Everything, made it look top-notch over there. Really pleased with the work they did. They will do that if you've got any trees down in a big rainstorm today. You got branches falling in your yard. You want to go ahead and get that tree taken care of. Now is the time to do it. They've also got their monthly maintenance package that we're helping them pump up, where they'll come out to your yard. Of course, they'll do the mowing, the trimming, the edging. They'll pull out the weeds out of your flower beds, blow off the sidewalks, everything. Have your yard looking tip-top. For all your landscaping needs, remember these 3 letters, ECR. ECR, TotalLandscapes.com. Tell them Fan Run Radio sent you. Don't forget, you get 10% off your first month of that monthly maintenance package when you mention you heard it on Fan Run Radio. David Gabriel George is now about a little over 15 minutes away. We're going to hang here for a second. Then we're going to take a quick break. Then we'll come back and we'll get DGG's decision here on the show. It's a very exciting time for Josh Heupel, the Big Orange. Darrell Sims be his biggest running back commitment that he's had since he's been here. And I understand that he and DGG have really hit it off. Also, the strength coach, Derek Owings. Everything you read about this kid, first of all, you see the picture that from the Chris Lowe article last week.
Yeah.
He's already ripped.
Yes.
I don't even know if he needs to add that much more muscle, but I'm sure he's going to. And Derek Owings is a big part of that. And apparently they've just hit it off from the beginning, and we'll see how that works out over the next 3 years. Jamie is next on the drive. Hello, Jamie.
Hello, Russell.
Walker, do we have the graphic and poll ready for X yet?
We are getting there, getting all the logos in and getting everything looking nice.
2010's movie draft, Walker Smith working his magic behind the scenes in the White Claw Hard Seltzer Studios. Jamie, what's your favorite movie from that decade?
Oh man, those are some good ones, you guys. Bear with the Town, that's a banger, as you like to say, Russ. When you said Zero Dark 30, if I'm picking one from that era, it would be Lone Survivor.
Oh man, that's a great movie.
Oh yeah, that's a true story about the Navy SEALs and.
Well, that guy
problematic.
Yeah, that guy said that they did change a couple of things, particularly in the firefight. They dramatized a little bit about how that went down, and Zero Dark 30 is the same thing, where they said like some of the torture and interrogation scenes were a little bit Hollywooded out. But
have you guys seen speaking of torture, have any of you guys seen The Mauritanian?
No.
That's incredible. It's based on a true story.
Who's that?
Jodie Foster. I think it's Jodie Foster, but she represents this guy who's held in Guantanamo Bay falsely. It's based on a true story.
That'd be
from
a
Mauritania.
bad place to be held falsely.
Yeah, but the lawyer who represented her husband was killed in the 9/11 attacks.
So yeah, the Town was a great pick. Let's see. No, some honorable mentions. That's one of my favorite parts of these segments. Y'all's honorable mentions. Like, has anybody brought up Lost in Translation or Hurt Locker?
Hurt Locker was last decade.
Yeah, those are 2000s, the aughts.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Both
right.
of those.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yeah, man, this is fun. I'm glad y'all did that. It's a lot of good picks on there. The other Quentin Tarantino movie that they did, where I guess it took place in the winter time, and they all got laid up at.
Yeah.
What was it?
The Hateful Eight.
Oh man, great flick. I guess that's outside of
Montague.
the era that we were picking.
That movie, Jamie, was like, I'd say like 90% of it was shot on one set. It was inside that lodge or whatever it was, and that was it.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Quentin Tarantino,
Yeah.
freaking genius.
Yeah.
I'm hard pressed to find anything that he's done that I'm just like, man, that's great.
He's got movie takes.
One of my
He's huge, big on Twitter. Loves to read Twitter comments.
Quentin Tarantino?
Yeah. Loves it. He'll tweet out
okay.
his favorite movies all the time. He'll tweet out about movies he doesn't like. Very opinionated on the matter.
Didn't he take shots at Paul Dano?
Yeah,
he did.
yeah.
About
came off kind of like a horse's rear end, I thought.
Very much so.
He has done that.
Dano's, I think Dano's.
But he's also
incredible.
like there's that interview. It was like some British dude is interviewing him, and he's like, "I'm shutting you down. I'm not talking about that." Like Quentin Tarantino, kind of a jerk.
Yeah,
can be
a little bit of a
yeah. You can be a jerk and make
to him.
fine movies. You can be a jerk and be in good movies. See
Mel
Spacey's
Gibson.
Kevin.
Most of them are.
Yeah.
From what I understand, most of them are. So who is the cat that played the twin brothers in There Will Be Blood? What's his name? The antagonist. The
Paul Dano.
preacher?
That's Paul Dano.
That is Paul Dano.
Okay, so is he also a director?
I don't know.
What's Quentin's?
No,
okay,
what was his first?
He's a young guy. He was in that movie,
The Girl Next Door.
Yes.
He was in that. And then he was also played, if I'm not mistaken, he was the Riddler.
He was in one of those movies. He was in that movie Prisoners.
Haven't seen
Yes, great movie.
Yeah. I mean, you talk about
with Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, that's a movie that's not fun for the whole family. That's one you might want to take in by yourself or something.
No, but great flick. That guy's a very underrated actor. You talk about range like Philip Seymour Hoffman, man. That guy really does become.
Which one?
Hugh
Jackman?
Paul Dano.
Oh, Dano.
No, Paul Dano. Yeah, for him to be able to act so insane.
Real quickly, Jamie, one other Paul Dano movie that's on my list that didn't quite make the cut from 2013, 12 Years a Slave.
Yeah.
Anybody seen that?
I haven't seen it, but I know of it. And
really
it's
good.
Really good.
And it's a true story. It's based on a guy's autobiography. This guy was a free black man in like Massachusetts in the time of the Civil War, before the Civil War, and he was kidnapped and sold into slavery for 12 years. Like he was a wealthy businessman,
right,
who was forced into this thing. And then like Brad Pitt and Michael Fassbender and Paul Dano is like one of the horrible slave owners in this. But it's again not a feel good hit of the year by any stretch of the imagination, but a great movie.
There's a bunch of those on that list. Manchester by the Sea.
Oh, that was a tough one too.
Yeah. Brutal.
That three Billboards movie was one of my favorite movies on the list. That was such a great Sam Rockwell movie. But speaking of Paul Dano, real quick, have any of y'all seen? I guess it's called the Swiss Army Knife, where him and the main character was the guy from. Oh God, well, the name slips my mind. But anyway, I think it was a lower budgeted film, but I saw it and I thought. Just as all of his other stuff, just great acting, just the way he becomes his insane characters are amazing. But man, I really enjoyed this, man. I hope I know y'all are getting it pretty hard from the YouTube chat, but that's good stuff. It's hearing y'all's opinions and see where they line up with ours and bringing up movies that I don't know about the rest of y'all, but it's giving me a list to go back and watch. Man, I can almost quote The Town from beginning to end. What a great movie, and I don't think it got a lot of play in theaters, but what a great flick. So, but I'll let everybody else get in, man. This is good stuff. I'm glad y'all did it. Looking forward to some more of that. And DGG Day, man, we're finally breaking through with some of these elite recruits that I thought we would get a few years ago. And we'll see what we can do with them. Y'all hang in there.
Thank you, Jamie. Appreciate the phone call.
I mean, I'm not. You got to take what the YouTube chatters say with a grain of salt. I mean,
it's an unpleasable
Bob's
crowd.
Minions.
I mean, it really is kind of a cultish thing right now. I mean, of all the people that fan run employees
there was one comment on there
to start. I mean, I'm expecting any day now for Bob to come and say, you know what, I'm buying up some land in Utah and stockpiling weapons. I've got followers.
Hey, Phil Cooper said Bob, most knowledgeable host in town.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
I'm moving to Montana with all my followers and convincing them to let me marry their wives.
Yeah, I'm just going to start calling the chat Bob Simps for the rest of the time.
Well, you know what? It's going to be interesting. The X poll, which is rigged, but
rigged.
I think that
whoa! Time out.
It's going to be interesting. The activity might not be fast and furious on there because of the DGG announcement. So I'm referring to the 42 votes on the live chat poll, where I'm absolutely dog stomping every single one of you guys.
This is sad.
All right, coming up, a couple of other also-rans from the 2010s, great movies that didn't quite make the cut. And we'll go down to Chattanooga and hear from the man of the hour, David Gabriel Georges. I hope he goes quick, man. We can't do 15 minutes of this dude thanking everybody he's ever met in life.
Well, we'll see. Soon enough, we'll know.
All right, we'll monitor the situation.
Time to shine.
Yeah.
I don't care as long as he ends up with an orange hat on his head.
Stay with us. The Drive continues. Fan Run Radio. Back with more right after this.
The Drive. Miss any of your favorite Fan Run show? Listen to the podcast on our free Fan Run Radio app or wherever you listen to podcasts.
What kind of day is it? It's a White Claw day. Grab a pack, grab your friends. Everything else in life can wait. Your friends shouldn't. Let's go. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
Fall fans, reimagine your home at Broadway Carpets and Flooring for any remodeling or building needs. With a variety of carpets, rugs, hardwood, vinyl, and stone, Broadway has all the flooring and installation options you're looking for, including pet-resistant products like Pet Perfect Carpet from Shaw Floors. Visit their showroom in downtown Knoxville or the location in West Knoxville located on Kingston Pike near Pellissippi Parkway today.
Are you ready for the start of a new season? Maybe looking for your team to go on a tournament run? Get game day ready with Crumble. Head on over to your nearest location and pick up 12 pre-selected cookies plus exclusive toppers. When you're looking for dessert options, there's no question about who you should call on. Our listeners already know. Last year, the Dubai chocolate was a home run, along with the brownie batter. Oreo crumb was another crowd favorite. What new flavor will set the standard this season? If you're in the Knoxville area, there are 3 locations ready to serve you: Clinton Highway, Parkside Drive, and Maryville. Download the Crumble app to build your best lineup and vote on the best combos. You can even put your bid in to request a new flavor. Order in the app and slide on over to your nearest location. Tell them Fan Run sent you, and as always, it's for the fans, by the fans. Don't miss the cookies.
Hey, Vols fans, Cody Brown here. I grew up right here in Tennessee and know what it means when someone says, "I've got your back." That's why you can trust Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee. Whether it's your home, your vehicle, your family's future, or the business you built from the ground up, we will show up for all of your insurance needs. We are Tennesseans who understand what matters, which is doing right by you. Insurance is not all about just paperwork and policies, but it's about the people we insure every day. So if you want insurance that hits home, give me a call at 865-992-3871. Go Vols.
Where are the best ribs in the Volunteer State? Rickard Ridge. Who has the best barbecue catering packages in East Tennessee? Rickard Ridge. And where is the most beautiful setting to enjoy a meal with family and friends? Rickard Ridge. Rickard Ridge Barbecue. Just a quick ride up I-75, take exit 134, hang a right, and Rickard Ridge is on your left, just inside Cove Lake State Park.
A brand built in Tennessee and born from the love of the game. Inward Half revolutionizes golfing comfort. Crafted by a former pro and dedicated enthusiast just like you, our luxury performance wear guarantees you stay cool and comfortable through every swing and every day. We're not just a brand. We've set out to create a lifestyle for those who understand that impeccable style and premium performance are a hole-in-one. Enjoy the walk-in with Inward Half.
George is taking the stage and making his college choice public. We're monitoring the YouTube feed of this about 3 minutes. So we're going to fill a little bit more time, but that is coming around just the corner. So coming just around the corner, whatever the hell I'm trying to say. Keep it tuned right here. We're going to talk to Sally. Right, Sally, right. Hello, Sally. You're on the drive, Fan Run Radio.
Hello.
How are you?
Long time. I'm great. Loyal listener and the #1 fan of Walker Smith.
Oh, all right. We've got the Walker fan. We got the Bob fan club on YouTube, and now Walker's people are infiltrating.
Well, I'm related to this.
That's right. I want to give him a shout out and thank him for the Skyfall Love, my favorite Bond movie. I raised him right on the Bond. And the best villain in all of Bond movies in Skyfall.
Javier Bardem.
What is it about that one you like so much?
I mean, he's just evil. And particularly, I like the storyline between he and M. The grudge and how that all plays out. It was fantastic.
Ray Fiennes is in this movie, too.
Straight up evil.
He was, wasn't he?
Yeah, he becomes...
He's the new M.
Yep.
Yeah, when he takes his teeth out from the that
was weird. Oh man, it's creepy.
That was nuts. I will tell you, I'm super disappointed that no one picked Silver Linings Playbook.
That was on my list of 20 or so that didn't quite make the cut. It's a good movie. You don't like that, Bear?
It's got like a foot.
Did you see it? You haven't seen it, have you?
To me, it screamed like
chick flick.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, it's wrong. No, it's It's a movie about mental illness. I mean, it's Bradley Cooper and De Niro are the stars of that, right?
I don't need to watch anything.
But I love the family dynamic of like the Eagles fans, and Robert De Niro is so great, and the way all the suspicion plays out, and how Jennifer Lawrence just like throws it right back to him when they try to blame her for the Eagles losing, and it was fantastic.
Great flick for sure. Great suggestion.
Great flick.
All right, Sally.
And
I know you love Walker, but we got to hang up on you because we got this decision to get to. Was that rude, Walker?
No.
Did I just hang up on your mom?
And we didn't flush her.
We didn't flush my mom, so she's. I think she understands. We got a big recruit about to come in. We got a big time.
Sure is tough, isn't it?
Turn that off.
Well, she's. I
thought it was off. My bad.
I mean, other family members have been fired or flushed.
Yeah, it would be the first time.
Who's the last time? Who was the first time?
The other one. Here's one that was way off the beaten path that nobody mentioned, but it's on my list. Did you guys see Birdman?
I did not see Birdman
with your buddy
Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
That was a great movie.
Great movie.
Speaking
of a descent into madness,
when I was, I mean, I don't remember it.
Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah,
that's
I was
great.
surprised
That's
you
a
didn't
great
pick that with
popcorn movie.
that guy was playing the guitar in the front of the truck.
They're huffing that weird paint the whole movie and everything. All those Mad Max movies were great. Like that one, because that was the first one in like 30 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was the same director, George Miller, and he just came. He's like, "How about here? Remember those movies you love from the 80s, the post-apocalyptic
dystopian
hellscape thrillers? Here's one that's better than any of them."
They're all set in the outback of the bush out in Australia.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So good. I didn't get to pick I didn't end up picking it, but my favorite war movie, if you guys have seen it, is 1917.
Oh, that's a great movie.
Yeah, that was good.
Completely
By the way,
one shot. So good.
We're not going to miss DGG. They're starting the broadcast now, but they're doing one of those things where they're showing his highlights, talking about who he is and everything. And we're not going to.
We're monitoring.
We'll bring it to you when he pops the top.
A movie that I'm amazed nobody thought about. I thought about it, but I was really. I have to admit, I wanted to. I kind of did the Rick Barnes thing. I wanted to win on the draft. Deadpool.
That movie's so funny.
It's the best. I mean, that's what's great
funny
about it is it's kind of it was kind of innovative in that the way he talked to the camera and everything else. I thought it was great.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds is exceptionally funny
Yes.
in that movie.
So they're beginning the ceremony. It's DGG at the table with an interviewer. He's got the Tennessee, Ohio State, and
the last couple of weeks, the last couple of months,
Ole Miss hats.
Whirlwind. I know there's been a lot of.
And so we're doing the little preamble here, and we'll bring it to you here in just a second. Actually, let's just go ahead and take it. So this is CBS interviewer talking with David Gabriel Georges.
And really been learning about football. So that was really like the part I loved the most about it. And just visiting those schools was pretty nice, and being around my family and make them see what's football here.
Can you, before we get to the actual commitment, can you please take a second? And I know it takes a village, and everybody up here, really everybody behind the camera as well, has factored into this. But can you introduce everybody here that's sharing in on this special day with you?
There's my mom, my dad, my uncle, my little cousin, my sister, and my big brother.
Thank you all for having us here at CBS Sports. But I want to get towards the commitment, but I want to ask, we know how special of a play you are. Before we got on here, I said you may be the best football player I've ever covered, scouted. It's incredible to watch what you do, but as talk to the fans at home. What is one of these three schools getting in you as a player, but also as a person?
Personally, I think it's more hard work, and I will always try to be better and just do my best. Yeah.
As you were narrowing down to the three finalists, because you could have gone anywhere in the country, there wasn't a head coach out there that wouldn't have ignored your phone call. So when you were narrowing it down, what were you looking for in a school and a program?
So I will be comfortable around them, the person at the school, and to where they will use me and develop me.
Guys, who wants to know where he's going to school? All right.
Me.
With that all being said, five-star running back David Gabriel Georges, please tell everybody where you're continuing your academic and athletic career.
First, I want to thank God for everything He has done for me and my family. If it wasn't for God, I won't be in this position today. Also, I want to thank my family, my coaches, and my teammates for their support through this process. And it has been a long journey with highs and lows, but I will forever be grateful for this opportunity to continue living my dream and playing the sports that I love. Now, to all the coaches that have recruited me these past few years, I thank y'all for your time and effort. I've built some long, lasting relationship, and I've learned so much from y'all, and I'm really, really, really grateful for that. I'm preparing to announce my final decision. I would like to say that this was probably the most difficult decision that I had to make in my life, and this decision was not taken lightly. With this decision, I am deciding to trust my heart, and I'm choosing the program where I feel the most like home for me and where I feel like I will be the most comfortable with achieving my goals. With that said, for the next few years, I choose to continue my academics and athletic career at
Tennessee hat. There it is.
The evolve.
For just a split second, I was like, oh my God, what if he picks Ohio State? Beautiful. Let's stick with it here for just a second. David Gabriel Georges has announced he will be attending the University of Tennessee.
Tennessee Volunteers. David, why Tennessee?
To really make me feel like home, and just being around those people and talking with the strength and conditioning coach. I just feel that would be a great place for me, a great fit, and really feel like I could be developed and live with people that will enjoy practice and having fun with.
I know head coach Josh Heupel took a personal
$2 million.
approach to you. You were priority number one, maybe the only priority down the stretch. But why is he the head coach you want to play for the next 3 years?
He made it clear that he really wanted me in the team and really wanted to use me as a weapon. And I think that's what really was the most that I've seen and heard was really great. And yeah.
Running back coach Terrell Sims played a big factor as well to all the fans, Tennessee fans watching at home. Talk about that relationship and how he impacted your decision.
He made it really nice. For example, my English my second language. So during those meetings, I'm out to visit with him. He's shown me ways that I can learn and just be able to talk with him and just if I don't understand something, it will just translate for me and just show me I can learn from him.
Before we get you out of here, I know that there's a ton of Tennessee fans here, a ton of Tennessee fans watching at home. What's your message to Vol Nation?
I'm really grateful and thank you all for the support. And all I can say is I will always try to do better and get better to myself and do what I can do.
In my opinion, the best running back in the country.
There you have it. David Gabriel Georges is a Tennessee Volunteer, and Josh Heupel has reeled in his big fish.
Number one target in next year's class. Big piece. We're finally going to get the answer to the question me and you've had for going back to the beginning of the Heupel era, Russ. What would our offense look like with a 5-star running back talent and this spread veer that he runs?
Yeah, I mean, what was the best in 2022? The best running back we had was Dylan Sampson by far, right? 2024.
Yeah,
but the best offense was 2022, and that was
Jabari Small.
Small. Tyon Evans was the first year, right?
Yes.
He played in the beginning of 22.
Was it Small and Jalen Wright?
He left. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jalen Wright took over as a starter with Sampson as the backup in 23, and then Sampson was kind of the lone guy in 2024. So, yeah, I mean, he will be higher rated than any of those other guys in terms of the recruiting boards. And
he's twice the size of most of those guys.
It's
a very large young man.
Big kid. And you saw or you heard when he asked him why Tennessee, the first thing he said was the strength coach. He's talking about Derek Owings, who comes from Indiana. I mean, what a massive hire that was to be able to go to the national champions and steal their strength coach away. And Well, the proof being the pudding. We'll see. Everything we hear is that he's increased not only the workouts, the difficulty, the weight, the running, but just the accountability and everything that had been missing, and kind of getting everybody on the same page, holding people accountable. You miss a workout, you're going to pay for it, that kind of thing.
Well, I mean, you can see it. I mean, we've got in basketball, we've got one of the best in the business in Garrett Maitenwald. I don't think it's any, I don't think it's unrelated that Tennessee is really good in basketball. And then in baseball, we had Q forever. I don't know who our guy is in baseball now, but I mean, that's the coach that spends the most time with the team is your strength and conditioning coach.
So Tennessee gets it. Boom goes the dynamite, says Jay Cart 29.
Bring me Buckeye tears.
Yeah, there was a DR 13835 that was trying to troll for a while. I don't think he's hanging around the live chat anymore.
At Volpool says, let's go. Sincerely a member of the Russell Smith cult. Who do you think wins in a no-holds-bar war between my cult and Bob's cult?
Oh, your cult.
I think so, too.
You're a charter member of that one.
Well, yeah, I am, and he's got a couple of just certified psychos.
My people don't care if they die. Your
Geraldo,
people, cowards.
Stevie.
Yeah, that's true. You've got some certifiable ones on your side.
We can probably get the Purple Jesus lady from
Lisa. Shout out.
Whatever happened there.
I've got a new one that's Bob's Family Ranch is on the live chat now, and he just said, we did it, Bob.
That's so creepy. 865-966-3435, your number to get on board. 966-3435. David Gabriel Georges makes it official. He is a Tennessee commitment. We will take your phone calls on DGG when we continue next on The Drive.
The Drive. The flagship station for Tennessee fans. This is Fan Run Radio.
Is your yard starting to look more wild than welcoming? Yeah, don't let your landscape be that house on the block. At ECR Total Landscapes, we make sure your outdoor space is something you're proud of. From de-weeding flower beds to leaf blowing, trimming, mulching, and more, completely customizable to your property's specific needs. We'll handle it all. Why spend your weekends sweating it out in the yard when you can just sit back and enjoy it? That's the ECR difference. And right now, new customers can get 10% off your first month of our monthly maintenance package when you sign up for a full calendar year. That's right. Consistent, reliable service at a price that makes it easy to get started. No sweat, no hassle, just a better looking lawn week after week. Call ECR Total Landscapes today and mention promo code FANRUN to save 10% on your first month. Call 865-384-2012 or visit us online at ecrtotallandscapes.com.
Are you ready to show off that confident, radiant smile you've always dreamed of? Well, here at Knoxville Smiles, we're ready to turn your dream into a reality. At Knoxville Smiles, we're more than just a dental practice. We're your partners in achieving optimum oral health. From routine cleanings and checkups to advanced cosmetics and restorative procedures, we offer a wide range of services in an environment that makes every visit a positive and comfortable experience. At Knoxville Smiles, it's about more than just treatments. We're focused on creating a welcoming environment where you feel like family. Our state-of-the-art facilities are designed with your comfort in mind, and our friendly staff is always ready to address your questions and concerns. Don't wait any longer to achieve a beautiful smile you deserve. Schedule your appointment at Knoxville Smiles today and take that first step towards a healthier, happier you. Call us at 865-539-1776 to book your appointment today, or just visit our website at knoxvillesmiles.com.
Located in Knoxville's historic Old City, Barley's offers great food, live music, the best draft beer selection in town, and now your new favorite place to watch sports. Their indoor projector is perfect for any weather, and they've revamped their upstairs area with more TVs to take in all of the action. Their menu features hand-battered chicken tenders, juicy burgers, fresh salads, and the tastiest pizza in Knoxville. You can enjoy their happy hour drink specials daily from open until 6 p.m. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
Welcome to Axel Logistics, where excellence isn't just a goal, it's an energy. As a leading third-party logistics company, Axle is powered by an award-winning culture built on a work hard, play hard mentality. Here, the drive for success is contagious and hard work never goes unnoticed. Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up, Axle Logistics is the place to launch your career. Join us and take your ambition to the stars. To learn more, visit axlelogistics.com.
For all your uniform, screen print, t-shirt, polo, whatever needs, check out smathletics.com. David Gabriel Georges makes it official, committing to the Tennessee Volunteers 5-star commitment. That'll do wonders for your Tennessee recruiting rankings. Vol Nation seems pretty content all of a sudden, fellas. If social media is any indication.
It's a, we had kind of thought about it was coming for a while that he was going to commit, but we do guys like this is a big win, just like from a PR and summer perspective for Josh Heupel.
We beat them out for David Sanders a couple of years ago, and now we beat them out for
which is just as big
BGG.
as this one.
Yeah, I mean you're beating them on the recruiting trail. We'll see if we can beat them on the field the next time we see them.
I want to see Heupel do a big flex now on social media. I mean, like a real flex.
Like take off his shirt and flex his muscles for you?
Maybe. Why not?
I don't think
should be feeling himself, right?
He does need a little something more than just the like orange emoji or something.
Yeah, man.
Maybe like a GIF of him kind of like lowering the put the sunglasses on.
That was Kiffin's thing.
Take that Rod Beck AI thing, get the mullet going.
Rod Beck just earned the save.
Yeah.
Let's talk to Roberto. Good afternoon, Roberto. You're on the drive, Fan Run Radio.
Yeah, what a great day, man. It feels like this is the official kickoff to college football.
You ready now?
For us,
Are you ready?
Yeah, man. Like Monday with Heupel up there, sending a barb across the bow, if you will, to Kiffin, and then all of a sudden we get. I mean, is David Gabriel? I think, like within the state of Tennessee, David Gabriel Georges might be the most pursued football player for Tennessee I've ever seen. Am I far? Is there anybody else I'm missing?
Yeah,
but far out of my
football prospect in the state of Tennessee.
I would say I agree with you, Roberto. But stay tuned. If Marshall Manning's any good at all,
that's a good point.
It's coming. Yeah. It's coming.
There were some guys. There were some players back in the '90s that were out of. I'm thinking
the John Henderson one was big. Patrick Turner, one that we lost
to USC.
Daniel Brooks was a big one. Chris Donald, like guys that didn't work out. Trey Smith was huge.
I guess moreover, I'm thinking is since they, 2000s really when they started doing the star ranking stuff. So that maybe in the last 25 years for sure. Jalen Hurd was the only one that I came up with. I was like, maybe.
Sure.
But this guy, oh man, it just feels so good. Here's what I didn't want to jinx it. I didn't want to say anything negative. But I could just hear the Phils and the pissed off Jamies, though Jamie was pretty positive today. And I don't love those guys, by the way. And I love them when they're negative because it's, what makes the world go round. But I could just hear if we missed on this kid today after the run-up hype for the last 3 or 4 days, the Nakos thing, the Will Fong thing, can you imagine how miserable our fan base would have been right now?
Oh, God.
Yeah, that would have been – I mean, here's the thing, too. This was known coming in. Like, I think that most people who follow this know that Tennessee's been in good shape for a while here, and it's been done for the past couple of weeks as well. So can you imagine if we had gone into that, playing that live, not knowing? Because there have been a few of those through the years where you tune in for the commitment and you don't know.
I mean, Savion Hyder was one, right? I mean, although we kind of felt
I think we knew that was going.
Was one of those.
Who?
Kongbo.
Jonathan Kongbo. That was a huge commit at the time.
All I can think of is that scene from Caddyshack when Bill Murray's caddying for the priest who gets struck by lightning. How Bill Murray just lays the flag down and walks away like nothing. That'd be you and I, Russell, in the studio if that had gone the other way.
The other one that comes to mind is Roman in Succession when he's watching the rocket launch.
Yes.
Just turn it off, wash your hands, and walk on out.
Yeah.
Harrison Smith's recruitment was, I mean, we were just kind of out of it, but, whatever happened there with Fulmer. But Alabama and Tennessee and Notre Dame.
Moreover, what I'm saying is where Tennessee was truly involved there. I mean, Harrison Smith is probably going to end up being the best Tennessee-born football player of all time. Probably. Him or Reggie White, right?
My dad's Reggie White. Doug Atkins would have something to say about it as well.
Doug Atkins wasn't born in Tennessee.
He wasn't?
No. He's from Tennessee, but he wasn't born here. Well, whatever. Harrison Smith's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, and he deserves to be. Well, anyways, there's names out there, and Bear had to get his Catholic boy in there, and I have no problem with that.
Well, no, I'm just saying. I was thinking back to who's been, how many 5-star like big high-end talent that there's been in the state in the past 20 years, and Harrison was definitely one of them. It's unfortunate that Fulmer decided not to really go after him until Alabama and Notre Dame offered him, Russ.
Doug Atkins, absolutely, from Humboldt, Tennessee. I don't know what Roberto's smoking there, but we appreciate the phone call, 865-966-3435, as we wrap things up here on a rainy and yet glorious
Absolutely.
Wednesday afternoon / evening here in East Tennessee. David Gabriel Georges making it official and choosing the Volunteers over Ohio State. Now what?
Got to play the games, man.
Well, you got to finish off the class. Right? I mean, we need edge rusher. I would say is a big position of need. You would like to add somebody there. Feels like probably going to be focusing on the portal for immediate help there, and then Asa Barnes is another running back commitment that I think we're going to get, who knows full well that we're getting DGG. We have DGG, so it feels like he is content to come in and back him up, which is interesting. Bob, we got a super chat.
We do, if I could call it up. It's from JCart29. And I was communicating with some people because they were asking what were the similarities with DGG. And I cited what we read in Chris Lowe's article when he interviewed Eric Westmoreland, who's on the Baylor coaching staff, VFL Eric Westmoreland, saying he saw similarities to 3 players, Jamal Lewis, Adrian Peterson, and Jahmyr Gibbs.
There were Herschel Walker comparisons
that too. Yeah. But Jake Hart said, I know he hasn't played a single snap, but the similarities to AP are scary.
I love that stuff, and I hate that stuff. I mean, we're comparing him to Herschel Walker, Adrian Peterson,
Jamal Lewis.
Like, let's
either in the Hall of Fame or borderline Hall of Fame.
This is how we set unrealistic expectations.
It's okay. At least he's our guy. We'd be getting these same kind of expectations from Ohio State to somebody, Eddie George or Travion Henderson. At least it's our guy, right?
And the expectations absolutely should be sky high when you're paying a running back $2 million.
Exactly.
Is that the number? They should be a year.
Yep.
For 3 years. They should be sky high, and production should be there immediately. There should be no, he's got to have time to learn the blocking schemes. He's got to be in there from day one.
That's right.
Chad is next. Good afternoon, Chad.
Hey guys, thanks for taking my call. I was going to say, was it Khalil McKenzie? Wasn't that a really big recruit too that we were all pumped about?
Yeah, but he was technically not from Tennessee. His family is.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, he was huge. He was one of the top 5 players. I know he was the number 1 lineman.
Big hype around him. But anyway, what I was calling about, I've got two really close friends. I live over here in Middle Tennessee. 2 close friends are Ohio State fans. They are radically bummed about this. Not just because they lost him, but because they lost him to us. They don't like that. And I told them, I said, well, I don't talk trash about any of this because we got to prove anything on the field before I do. And, but what I'm ready for is, okay, if we've got Brandon now at quarterback, let's put all of this together and make it pay off for once. Make all of this pay off. That's where the proof is going to be in this pudding, and that's where I'm either going to be in or out on Heupel, depending on what we do with these kind of guys.
Well, I mean, Josh Heupel has no excuses at this point, right? I mean, he has been given every opportunity to succeed here, and he's had a lot of success. But this fan base is hungry for more. They want a championship. They want to, sustain success across multiple seasons. And Josh Heupel has been given the facilities. He's been given the recruiting budget, the money. He's been given anything he needs to build his program. And you're absolutely right, Chad. It's time for him to go produce.
Yeah, and it's got to happen. It's got to happen now. A new defense, new strength coach, taking everything seriously now. And, at rock bottom, you have got to stop dropping anything to Candy. You got to start beating Georgia. You got to start beating people regularly. And anyway, that's all I have. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Chad. Appreciate the phone call. That's just about going to do it for us here on this Wednesday afternoon edition of the program. We appreciate everybody who called in, all the sponsors who make it possible, all the listeners, all the folks on YouTube. I'm sorry for calling you idiots. You kind of act like idiots sometimes. So I got to call it out.
Just simps.
We're gonna call that out.
A lot of comments. Appreciate the love to everybody out there. My constituents.
I will.
The Bob Davidians.
Chad did call me the smartest one in the room. To be fair,
go vote at Fox Sports Knox. Who had the best quartet of 2010's movies? Do we have any early returns there?
Yes,
Bob's leading the YouTube.
We have
40. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. What was the YouTube one?
YouTube Bob obviously is leading at 43%. I'm in second at 25. Russ in third at 22. You're not well thought of over there in the YouTube chat, Walker. You're bringing up the rear at 10%.
That's fine. I already have 3 championships
Sally,
under
not
my
in
belt.
the YouTube chat.
It's fine.
How's it going on the X?
On Twitter, Bob is up with 48.8% early with 82 votes. Bear is in second with 22%. I am in third at 19.5%, and Russ is in last with 9.8%.
Bob going with 2 superhero movies at the end. Really a shrewd move.
Yeah, I mean, you
exactly.
were playing to win today, Bob.
Well,
kind of a little bit breaks the spirit of the game.
It's like my friend Rick Barnes. You keep adjusting till you win, right? That's what you do.
There's a lot of time left in this
More
poll.
Kiffin-esque, if you ask me.
Well, I don't know about that.
It's okay.
Phil just said, finally, no more movie talk.
Talk about him every day, Phil.
Literally every day.
And Jake Hart, shout out to you, called me Proud Bob Cult member. This is what I like.
I say we do the album thing.
I do too.
Just to piss Phil off. I really want to do it. All right. Thank you, Bear. Thank you, Walker. Thank you, Bob. I'm Russell. Have a great afternoon. We'll do it again tomorrow here on Fan Run Radio.